If I told you the things I've seen on my ways, if I told you the things I've done in my days, you wouldn't believe me anyway. So it's best I just don't say. I've lived 1,000 lives, I piloted 1,000 souls, I killed and fought and died just for a single role.
Hello and welcome! You're watching Happy Jack's RPG Podcast. Thank you for joining us for Session 9 of St. Elco's Fire, a lighthearted actual play on the Happy Jack's RPG Network. To catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/St. Elco's Fire, all spelled out. And to find all the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org/shows. Hi, I'm Kurt. I'm the director for this game. I'm running the thing. I'm also the co-author, along with my wife, Kate Potts. If you haven't been here before, like I said, go back and check out the old stuff, but we're going to tell a fun story tonight, but we're going to pick up in media res, because we left off on a fight last time. No! But before we get to that, I'm going to throw it out to our cast so that they can say hi. Dave, how you doing tonight?
Fantastic. It's kind of nice that the world has cooled off outside to the most part, even though today was 85 again. But at least at night it's cool, so I'm taking it in a positive way. Yeah, I'll be playing Harold, the goth that is learning the real meaning of friends and family. And special friends.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say the true meaning of Christmas.
It's not that time of year yet.
Wait for it. I also thought you were going to say the goth that keeps on giving, and I don't know why.
Well, we're both writing dialogue for this evening, apparently.
Sure. You just have to send it to me with a little bit of notice if you want me to.
What?
Speaking of that, Clara, how are you doing?
I was going to take a sip of my drink, but okay, hi. Hi, I'm Clara. I'm playing Audrey, the jock archetype, who is learning that she cannot control all the things about her life sometimes, and that includes who you fall in love with, or don't. Or something. Aww. Also, murder is sometimes an okay solution.
Murder is always an option, I think is what I tweeted last time.
Murder is always an option.
Yeah, as we're learning.
As we've learned. See, we're learning.
There are no consequences.
None yet.
There have never been consequences for our actions, ever.
I didn't like that yet. You take that back.
As long as you keep murdering the consequences, there are no consequences.
Yeah. Consequences only happen when you stop.
Yeah.
So you just keep moving.
In RPG games, consequences of murder are always more murders. So.
Oh my god.
So Claire, how are you doing tonight?
Hi. Consequences. That's how I'm doing tonight. So I play Kaz. They are a refugee from East Germany, which you'll note if you don't remember the end of the Cold War. East and West, Germany was East and West Germany until 1988 when the wall came down, and so Kaz has fled a war-torn country, and they are a giant tech nerd and also a mage, and they are learning that yes, being a coward has kept them safe but there are some things worth fighting for.
Joe, how are you doing?
Hey, everybody. I'm doing all right. My name is Joe, and I play Zach. He is the Traveler power set, and he is the Rebel Click. He's a rebel who's starting to find a cause.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Well, last time on St. Elco's Fire, we see a quick shot of the outside of the salvage yard where everyone has gathered, and they are discussing what to do about Kaz's disappearing arm, which was slowly the opacity was being turned down on because it's an 80s show. And that's the most graphics they had.
And that's how they would have accomplished that.
Yeah. And then we see inside Zach's little salvage yard or junkyard office where he lives, and we see his conspiracy board with all the things and this long drawn out, like, you know, the picture of him like there, like trying to explain his conspiracy board to everyone in minute detail. Then it cuts to everyone tromping through the woods, searching for Adderall berries to feed the unicorn so that he can focus up and reverse the disappearing arm that he did. Then we see Clara carrying, or sorry, not Clara, we see Audrey carrying a very tired and weary Peter the unicorn back to the Airstream that they've been hauling him around in.
I forgot about the like pony puppy carry.
Yeah.
Then back at the
Though.
junkyard, we get a meaningful moment with Harold and Zach as they kind of discuss what it's like to have too many relationships and how to deal with those. And had a really good talk. I think Harold offered Zach his old car, now that he has a Porsche. Then we see everyone in the caravan with Harold and Zach in the Porsche, or Harold and Kaz in the Porsche, while Kaz is trying to keep Tina from biting his neck because she is turning into a vampire. Meanwhile, the rest of the crew is in the old Bel Air with towing the Airstream with the unicorn in the back, searching for the douchebag vampire who has turned Tina. They end up at a fancy manor out in Malibu that just so happens to be Mr. Whitmore's house. And there is an interesting bit of explaining to do for Harold, as everyone has a lot of questions why Harold has the code to the gate of a vampire manor. And even more questions when they realize this is actually his sometime sex friend, according to Kaz.
I forgot that.
They approach the front door, and we see the mood changes as the door is seen cracked open, and as they press into the room, they see the remnants of a party the night before, and the douchebag vampire standing out in the sun, with steam sort of pouring off of his face. He turns and says, I think by now I've shown that there is nothing I can't take from you. And then they beat the living hell out of him and murder him.
And then we took from him.
Because, you know, you only get to say that line once with players. So he was no mere vampire mage.
And that's what you call consequences.
And consequences. Yeah, he was a douche and he got his comeuppance.
We're here and we're learning.
We got a really cool fight scene with Audrey like tackling and fighting and losing the dagger, and Zach running into the pool to grab the dagger and land the killing blow. And then we see Tina run in like all vamped out to save her sire just as he dies, and she falls to the ground and passes out from the trauma of the experience. And then we pick back up right there with Zach disappearing.
Wait, where did Zach go?
I think just before Zach's gonna have a moment of, he's just gonna say, "Bright eyes," and then he's going to pop out of the room.
I forgot you were gonna do that. Like in real life, I forgot that that's what happened. So I genuinely don't know where you went.
Yeah.
Do we have turnaround bright eyes in our heads now? Is that what's playing?
I mean, I think the everyone looks like we get the scene of all of you looking at each other, like where did he just go? And then it picks up in another location, like the camera comes to in another location, and we hear Total Eclipse of the Heart playing from like a stereo in another room. Where are you?
So I need to ask, if Miss Strauss was in danger, I would spend a heart to show up there. But if she wasn't, then I would have to use my dimension hopping power. So what do you feel is more appropriate?
This feels like a dimension hopping.
Nice. I love
because
it.
Because you disappeared in front of everybody, you kind of teleported, so this feels like dimension hopping.
Okay, cool. So I should roll for that.
Oh God. This is how Zach dies one day.
I love this. Okay. Let me remind myself how this works. I am rolling.
So you can roll motor, and I don't think it's not a new scene, so your emotional states would not have changed from the last session.
Right. Yeah. I guess that'd be well. Let's see what happens. Famous last words. See for turn doubtful. Here we go. 6.
Okay. So that's a 6 on your motor die or on your emotion die?
That's my emotion die.
Okay. Do you want to spend a heart? Or
No,
do you want to roll on the table?
I want to roll on the table.
Okay. So for the
That's
traveler,
why I got this
when they dimension hop, they have a little table they get to roll on if they roll poorly, to see what kind of nasty place they ended up in. So roll a d6.
D6. Okay. 4.
Unknowable. Gain gain an emotional condition: terrified, mute, or sobbing, or something akin to that.
Okay.
And then
can I lose my voice?
Sure. Like you can't speak for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cthulhu's got your tongue?
Yep.
What day is it?
I believe it is Tuesday in game.
Tuesday's fine. You've got 24 hours, man. Figure it out.
Your voice
back. Yep. Cool. Awesome. Love it.
That just set up our quest for tonight.
Gotta get you
24 hours. A Bel Air, a unicorn, an Airstream trailer, and a man that needs to sing a song.
So give us a brief, like, what are the flashes that hit the screen? What are the things that your character, that the audience sees from your character's point of view?
Okay. So I understand mechanically. The travel happened successfully. Now we're just discussing what happened in between.
Yeah, where were you for like a few minutes until you popped back?
Okay, cool. I think I flash, and it's like a series of very quick hops where I go through, like the first flash is very quick, and if the audience pauses, they'll see like it's a scene of I'm in Middle Earth with a bunch of hobbits, and then it flashes again, and I'm on top of like a boat, and I've got my arms out, and then it flashes again, and I'm walking down a hallway, and there's a math equation on the wall, and it flashes again, and then I end up in darkness, and then I'm kind of like reaching for something, and there's nothing to grab onto, and as I'm screaming, I think I think I stay there for a longer time than should be possible, and I just scream my voice out into the void, and then I pop into the scene where either I'm in front of Miss Strauss or I'm in the vicinity of where Miss Strauss is, but I'll let you kind of let me know what that is.
Yeah. I think all of those scenes that we were seeing were the network trying to promote its other shows that are on the same time.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
On the same night. And and so then you pop into I think you're in Miss Strauss's apartment.
Mm.
And the door is open behind you. And you are like in the doorway. The house is dark. The radio is playing, and you can hear... I think you can hear water running.
I'm going to look around and see if there's been any sign of danger.
So it looks like you look behind you. Actually, you know what? Roll mental. Let's see what kind of details you pick up.
Okay.
And you took berries recently, so you still have to roll orange for everything, right?
I'm super drained, so I cannot roll orange because that faded out.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. Got it.
I got a 5.
Okay. So you hear, you're looking for signs of danger, and you notice that the door looks like the jam, like the door jam, is split, like the door burst open. So like someone broke in, and that's why the door is open. And I think you hear like a door close in the back of the apartment. And then we're gonna cut back over to the other scene, and we'll come back.
Cool, perfect.
So back to the other scene. Zach just disappeared.
Boss?
Where did Zach go?
Where did he go?
What did he mean about bright eyes?
Turn around? Is there something behind us?
I'm gonna go check on Tina.
Mm-hmm.
Took me a second.
Oh my god.
Where is where's Peter? He's with Charlie? Oh, not Charlie.
He's with Seymour
Seymour.
out in the airstream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I hope he still is.
That's where we believe him.
He should be out. That's where you left him.
Yes.
Okay.
But is Tina okay?
So you go check on Tina, and Tina is currently like breathing really fast, like she's hyperventilating, and her body's sort of shaking.
Like
Okay.
Sigourney Weaver and Ghostbusters? With the...
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna put her somewhere that she might not hurt her head, and then wait.
Okay, so do you like pick her up?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick her up and bring her inside.
Okay, so she was indoors, I think, still.
Oh, was she? Okay.
And so you go over to roll her over, and she looks really disoriented, but aware.
Okay.
And she starts grabbing at you.
It's okay. I feel like we learned something about this in coaching. Can we? I cannot remember anything about first aid right now. Cool.
Walk it off.
Tell her to walk it off.
I'm gonna tell her to walk it off. I might waste it on her instead of you guys, but I feel like when you learn teaching, and especially when you learn sports stuff, they will teach you a little bit about first aid. Probably not how to handle coming back from being a vampire.
No, it doesn't come up as a first aid.
Surprisingly, doesn't come
As a
up.
Red Cross certified first aid and CPR instructor, doesn't super come up.
Yeah. Cool.
It really just comes down to who your instructor was, though. Right?
Yeah, like if your
Good
instructors
point.
had a lot of contact
Yeah.
with vampirism, then maybe they covered it in your class, just in case.
Well,
just in case, you never know.
okay.
And all other supernaturally transmitted diseases that might be a problem for.
Well, and that's why they have your gym teacher teach you health. I guess I'm gonna
okay.
grab water for her.
You're gonna go for water.
Yeah. and bring it-
So she grabs on hard to your arm as you try to go away, and you can tell like it hurts because her fingernails are turning into claws,
Are you still a vampire?
and her like face is getting gaunt.
Did you drink blood? Tina?
And she's not responding. She's sort of growling at you. She's sort of like that sort of sound.
Don't take this the wrong way, Tina, but I really can't have you turn into a vampire right now because we still might need you for competition on Friday. So if you could just stop doing this, I would appreciate it.
You could just stop.
I think I'm actually gonna use walk it off.
Okay,
Yeah.
please do.
I'm dying.
Please tell me how it
cut that
works
out.
because I can't remember if it requires a roll.
Oh my gosh, 1 second.
The showers.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Hit the shower, like it puts her in the shower, like you're fine. Oh my god, hold on, I have to find it again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I could tell an ally to walk it off and roll sway. On a 4+, they may rewrite a condition.
Okay.
8+, clear the condition with great effect. So hold on, I'm gonna yell at the vampirism and make it go away.
Yeah. Please try that. Please roll those dice.
Hold on, I have to see what my sway is. I don't think it's
It's
good.
so good.
It's not.
It's
I don't
so
think.
good.
I have
Oh
a
my
6. I have a 6.
I just want to thank you for this early birthday present, Clara.
You're welcome.
This is amazing.
Me just yelling at, and I think I'm panicking a little bit.
Just stop being a vampire.
What's
We have
panic?
practice.
Blue. I think blue is.
Yeah, blue would be panic.
By the way, I think that totally counts as mentioning her schedule. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
yeah. Yeah.
I need you to not turn into vampire because we have a competition on Saturday. I'm rolling with, which is going to be a D4. Oh, this is not going to go well, my friends.
There's no vampire in team.
There's no vampirism in dodgeball. Hold on. All right, there's my dice. I just had to throw them across the room.
Oh
If
my
you
gosh.
can dodge
So
a
I'm gonna
vampire,
give
you can dodge a wrench.
You know what? No, I would give you a -2 to yell the vampirism out of her, but because of that wonderful quote and the fact that you are on the same team, I'm gonna let it slide at a normal roll.
This is so bad. I have to get an 8+ to cure her of vampirism. That's
Well,
the
that's
thing.
hard.
Everything lets
We
her
can do
rewrite
this.
it.
Okay. Holy shit, hold on.
Well, some dice probably blew up.
I got a 4 on the D4.
Okay.
Make it happen.
I got a 3. I got a 7. I can at least rewrite it.
Yay!
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. So you tell her that you're gonna need her to stop because you have practice, and and she growls something like a team cheer, or like whatever, like the
Like go Wildcats, but it's just like go Toros.
Yeah. And it's something like Toros don't back down or whatever, right? And then the like this like all of the deformation to her body starts to like melt into shadow and pour up her skin. Like the claws dissolve into shadow and pour up her skin, and the like face starts to go, and it all flies out of her mouth.
I hate that.
And this like horrible shadow smoke just pours out of her mouth and
I don't like it.
out into the daylight, and is like burned like when you light cinnamon on fire.
Holy shit.
Wow.
And then it cuts back to the apartment.
Cool.
So what are you doing, Zach?
I'm going to approach and check for traps.
Okay. So you
I go to where the sound is.
sure. It appears to be a bedroom. The sound was probably the door closing.
I'm gonna press my ears against the door and listen. It doesn't seem like monsters came here, but there's something weird about the door, and I don't want to barge in if I shouldn't be here. So I'm gonna listen first.
Yeah. So the you press your ear to the door, and you can hear Total Eclipse of the Heart coming from a stereo, and you can hear someone singing it loudly from the shower. And then you can hear like claws scratching along a wall.
Okay, I'm gonna go see what the clawing noise is coming from.
It's coming from inside the room.
God damn it, Kurt. I'm gonna have to go in. I checked. Is it locked? Is it unlocked? I'm gonna open the door.
It doesn't appear to be locked. It's like a bedroom door.
I'm gonna squeak the door open and look in and see if I can see what's making the clawing sound.
Oh sure, yeah. There's someone in a like a bad trench coat, currently scraping their claws along the wall as they move towards the master bathroom.
Okay. I'm gonna jump onto that person.
Okay.
Charge them.
Yeah. You still have the unicorn dagger. You never said you set it down.
Sure, I'll go with that. I'll take that. Thank you. But I'm gonna charge him. I want to take a look at what this thing is. Is this another douchebag?
It looks like Kiefer Sutherland from Lost Boys.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
it's like a
collar
legit
situation?
just rip off of Kiefer Sutherland.
I'm not. I don't care if he's a vampire. I'm asking if he's a douchebag.
Oh, clearly he's got a feather earring.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna charge him, and I'm gonna see if I can like pin him down or knock him onto his feet. Is that a motor?
If you're gonna pin, if you just want to knock him down, that'd probably be motor. If you want to pin him, like that'd be bod.
I just want to knock him down.
Okay.
So motor. Let's see. And I'm pretty angry. Ooh, explodey. I have a 9.
Okay. So bam, he goes flying. He's I mean, we're not going to say prone, but he's knocked down. He's got the condition knocked down. And
Okay.
you caught him off guard. You surprised him. And you see his face, and he's got like fangs out, and his eyes are like black with red pupils, and he is like glaring at you. What do you do?
So in game, I'm going to, as Zach say, you got knocked down and you're not getting up again. I'm always going to knock you down, but because I lost my voice, nothing actually is set. But
Try a whiskey drink.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
this is a reverse Little Mermaid. He lost his voice to save his the girl.
I'm
he's
gonna
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna brandish the horn in
Okay.
front of him, and I'm gonna see what's his reaction. Are we gonna do this?
Are you going to try to intimidate him?
Yes.
Okay. You could probably roll glam.
That is not a good trait for Zach, but let's see what happens.
It'd be hard to roll sway because you can't talk.
That's true. Very true. No, I like it. Let me find my D4. Oops.
We spend getting songs stuck in our head during this game is very high.
This is a song Explodey 4 could be good. Let's see. 6.
Yeah. So it's enough to like give him pause.
Okay.
Actually, you know, I'll give you a choice. Either
Okay.
Give him pause.
Bunny pause. I choose bunny pause.
bunny pause. I'll give you a choice of what kind of pause. No, he either he attacks you, but clearly gives up on his like what his goal was and just comes at you, or he like gets up, like he just stands up, right? So it gets rid of his knockdown, but he's not like hurting anyone right now.
Yeah, let's have him come at me.
Okay. So he does that cheesy vampire get up straight like from your heels like a board.
Yes. Yeah.
And then it like he launches himself at you.
So the actor totally just fell backwards onto a mattress, and they just played it backwards and reversed it for you. For the
yeah, 100%. It was just they played it backwards, like whoop. And so he comes at you claws first, and like tries to claw at your face.
Okay.
So I think,
Man, I should have taken a short rest and drank a potion before doing this. I got some conditions on me. Okay.
yeah. I think you can roll to get out of the way. So it'd be like a reaction roll to move out of the way.
Yeah, let's try that. Would that be motor?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, if you're just trying to dodge.
Okay.
Brought to you by Dodge Motors.
Do our heart regenerate because it's
Yeah, they
another
refresh
session?
at each session.
Okay, I'm gonna spend heart and re-roll this mess.
Yep. Brought to you by Dodge Motors.
Thank you.
I'm gonna,
6.
I'm gonna just say that for throughout the.
Brought to you
6,
by
okay.
Dodge Motors.
6.
So I don't think it's enough for you to get away unharmed.
Okay.
So it's probably not like it's not going to scar your face or anything, right? But I bet he,
Not the face.
Yeah, he probably like you get an arm up in the way, right? And it just
Cool.
like scratches down your arm.
Yeah.
Did you have any tattoos or anything?
I'm gonna say yes, but it was a name, and
Okay,
it's
so it
now
doesn't-
been scratched.
Okay, so like this claw marks go like it goes right through whatever your jacket or
Yep.
and it
Yep.
just like shreds into your arm and blood sprays, and he like turns to square off against you, and he's like, "Come on."
Okay. I'm gonna mouth "fuck you" to him, and I'm gonna lunge with the horn out, the unicorn horn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's see what. 6 again.
Okay. So that's enough to inflict a condition, but you're gonna take one back.
Oh gosh.
So,
Yes,
or
okay.
I could say that you like you just kind of trade blows, but nothing effectual happens there.
Yeah, maybe that would be better. I think we just kind of cancel each other out. Maybe.
Yeah, you like cancel each other out. I think it does make some noise, and the singing
Mm.
stops for a second. It sounds like
Mm.
maybe she's listening to see like was there a noise, and then she says, "Is someone out there?" And then it cuts back to the Mr. Whitmore's manor. So you just told Tina to walk off vampirism, and it worked.
We found the
is-
cure.
Drunk
people.
with power.
what is Harold doing?
I'm gonna go find Whitmore.
Yeah, so you start searching the place. He was
Yeah.
passed out on the couch.
Right, but I'm like gonna check on him and
Mhm.
sit him up and see if he's conscious or if he's been bitten or.
Yeah, sure. So
Oh,
so you
okay.
run over and start looking him over. He kind of comes to groggily, as if he's hungover. And he's Harold? What do you... I didn't know you were coming by today.
Are you feeling okay?
No, not at all, actually. This is... No. And he, like, rubs at his eyes. He's like, oh, that is the last time I go to that club. And he's looking around like, oh, this place is a disaster. I'm sorry you had to see it like this. And he tries to get up like he's gonna go clean.
No. Just sit. Just rest. So somebody that you met at the club came back here with you and attacked you. So I don't know if he gave you something in a drink or something. I don't know. But we scared him off. He's gone. But I just want you to rest. I'm going to get you some water, okay?
Okay.
Just sit and breathe, okay?
Okay. And he like sits back and I think he looks around the room and he sees Kaz first. And he's like, "Oh, is this your guest?"
Yes, yeah. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Kaz, this is my friend. And I don't think we ever gave him a first name.
We did not.
Mr.
His name is Mr.
Yeah,
Whitmore.
I
You
just-
could call him
Shazam.
whatever you want.
His first name is Shazam.
Shazam Whitmore.
A second.
It's French.
Let's see.
I mean, is it
Let's
just
see,
Anderson
is it
Whitmore?
French?
No.
No, Shazam Whitmore was my father.
Let's make it something real weird.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, like-
Zaphoid.
No, like
Zaphod Evilbrooks Whitmore.
maybe like an old name.
Like Ashley.
Reginald Archibald.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
Kelly.
Willowsby.
Kelly.
like
Wesley.
Fitzwilliam. I feel like they all
No.
sucked at the same time.
Wesley.
yeah, I like Wesley. I'll go
Wesley,
with that.
Wesley Whitmore.
Yeah.
Wesley Wyndham
But wait,
Whitmore.
do the gates on his mansion now have the two W's?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
WW thing where it's sort of like inset.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they do. And it's in like a French script and it's gold.
And we're sure he's not a vampire because that sounds very douchey.
Wesley Whitmore.
I have been out during the day with him often.
And yet indicates where the vampire was.
Dude was
Well, yeah, but
standing in
look,
the
what
daylight.
happened?
You didn't ask him why, but he was standing in the daylight.
He didn't look like he was super comfortable about it, though. He was steaming.
That is
Yeah.
true.
We sort of went with the murder first, ask questions
I
later
think
route.
it's more
We probably
diabolical
could've
than
asked.
angry.
Hmm.
Oh, it's the other kind of steaming. Yes.
So he apologizes. I apologize for the mess. Welcome.
Oh, you should see my house. Hello.
So I tried to call and I didn't get through, so we thought we'd drive up to get out of town for a little while. And then when we got here, we found this douchebag here in the house,
Right.
and you were all passed out. I didn't know if he'd killed you. I panicked.
No. Lucky. Lucky you were on your way. And I'm going to sit back a moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And I am going to get him a glass of water. And
I'm going to follow you. If
I'm
you're
definitely
leaving the room.
also headed that way into the kitchen. We can have a team meeting.
And if he is your sex friend, why your sometimes sex friend? Why would you not tell him about the vampires?
Why do you have a sometimes sex friend who's like 1,000,000 years old?
Well, have you seen this house?
Okay, yes, but like
and he's pretty good at it.
I mean, you know, they say
No?
there is something to be said for experience. So. But why were you not telling him about the vampires?
I don't know. It seems like it's taken care of now. Is that something that we should just go talking about with everybody we know?
Well, the people who we need to protect.
Well, yeah, but like he's gone now.
Clearly,
He's not coming back.
Is it also, where the hell is Zach?
So
I
it
don't
cuts
know.
to Zach. And
Where's
And
the
if we don't win an Emmy for editing this episode, we're gonna be mad.
This
The
is a
editor's-
top choice.
I'd like to flip off the Academy.
Trying to remember the editor's smoking and cutting film.
so it cuts to Zach, who is squared off with a vampire. And you hear Miss Strauss's voice calling. Is anyone out there? Hello?
Zach tries to scream out, stay inside, but again, his voice fails. And in a moment of panic, Zach is going to attempt another dimensional hop, but with this vampire.
Okay.
And he's going to try and bring this vampire over to where he knows his friends are so his friends can help.
Oh shit! Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fair.
But
That's
let
fair.
me know. But like, let me know if you have, Dave, if you have ideas for that scene. I don't want to be like messing anything up for you. Is
No,
that
not
cool?
at all, man. No, I love it. I
Please
love
do.
it.
Okay, cool.
It's so good.
I love the fact that I'm trying to pass this off as like, there's nothing weird going on here, and some guy's going to appear with an angry Kiefer Sutherland vampire
Yeah.
in the living room.
Well, that depends entirely on how this roll goes.
Oh, please do well.
Please do well. Please do well.
I've got 3 hearts, so let's see if we can make.
Yeah, you have what is it called? Buddy system. So you
Buddy
carry
system,
the
yeah, I
passenger
can-
when you dimension out. Spend 1 heart for each additional passenger beyond the first, so you don't even have to spend hearts to take him with you.
Oh,
All right.
okay, cool. Here we go. 7.
Yeah. I think. Oh no, 7 minus is you get to roll on the table.
I still have to roll. Okay.
Oh my
so
god.
D6.
You can leave him there.
No,
That's
take
kind
him.
of. That's kind of. Well, let's see what happens.
I
Let's
think
see
it's
where I
way
end
more
up.
interesting if a vampire appears
Oh, I love it.
in Mr. Whitmore's house after.
I want
Oh
you-
yeah, because then he
Okay.
can reroll later.
I hope that you
Um,
roll a 6 and you have to bring 2 people back with you.
Well, so I got a 2,
Oh,
which is a predator. Something follows me back.
more vampires.
Can I spend a heart and re-roll that? I don't want to bring a vampire and a monster back.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Because that's kind of too
love it.
much.
That's monstrous.
Okay. What is a 5?
Beautiful. Gain the condition must return.
Okay.
Well, that's going to end well for all of
Ooh,
us.
okay.
So
Okay.
so we see this like picturesque, beautiful Fey garden, and like I think this dude is like writhing in your hand at the like pure light energy in this area. And so he's like trying to get away, but he's weakened from it. You're going to take the emotional condition must return. So you can put that on any emotion. And then boom, you disappear way too soon. Like you're just trying to soak it in. And bam, the rest of your shift completes, and you have no idea what dimension that is. You don't really even understand how you choose where you're going when you are on the other side. So you appear with a little bit of sparkle in your eyes, probably, and this like weakened and writhing vampire in your grip.
Yeah. I think my mouth is agape. I've got this vampire dude kind of locked in my grip, but I think I'm like still staring across, like that. Like I've still got that image burned into my retinas for a little bit, and but yeah, I
There is
vamped
Zach.
back with a friend, with a vampy friend.
With a friend.
And I point and say, there is Zach.
Yeah.
And
He brought friends.
So, and Mr. Whitmore is like, Harold?
Like I'll grab the glass of water and start walking back to the living room.
We all
And
run
then-
back from the kitchen.
So I walk into the room, and here's an entirely new douchebag.
Yeah. There's a
Douchebag.
Kiefer
Yeah.
Sutherland on in his grip who's trying to. I think. Do you hold on to him once you're here, or do you let go?
I think because of what I just saw, I forget for a moment, and he gets free, but I've still got the unicorn horn in my hand.
And yeah, this dude, like, part of his hand was in the sunlight, like with his other arm, and it like goes up in flames, and he just like super vampire speed moves to the other side of the room and starts putting himself out. And he's like looking around for an exit that isn't into sunlight.
Not to sound nerdy or anything, but didn't we kill the sire?
Yes.
So maybe that's not actually true. We've
Different
been
sire.
operating on.
So in the metaphysics of this world that I was working under, is if as long as they haven't fed yet, and you kill the
Okay.
sire, they don't turn fully.
Okay, cool. Sorry, that was more of an Audrey, like, I thought we fixed this problem already situation,
So
rather
this
than
is-
a Kurt.
This is some other just vampire.
Okay, time for murder. Does Audrey still have the scalpels? I honestly can't remember anymore.
Oh yeah, you had a bunch. You got your
Okay.
spoon. Your
I do have my sharp
That's
spoon.
true.
I don't remember why I had
you have your
this is
prison
dumb.
shiv.
My prison shiv. Yeah, I guess if no one else has any plans, I'm gonna do that thing where I murder someone.
Okay.
I'm going to just be ready to help if I could see a way.
I think like walking into the room, seeing the guy light on fire, speed across the room, the whole thing. I'm probably like drop the glass of water, and
Yeah,
then I'm
and-
like just
Cornered.
it's another douchebag from the club.
I love that you're gonna
But-
keep trying.
No, I just don't know what, like, it is literally like panic words, right? It is not, at this point, there is no, like, okay. But immediately I'm going to, like, just flail an arm out towards, by the pool where the sun is.
Mm-hmm.
I want to conjure a giant illusory mirror,
And just reflect the sun into the room.
like the sun into the room, yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
So, I'm sorry. To do it would be mental.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, you can't see anything.
My vision's all blurry.
Is it still blurry?
Oh,
What
right,
happened?
right.
Well,
Because you
I-
cast the life
Oh.
vision.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
Looking for the.
Mm.
Because
Mhm.
yeah, the so
Right,
Viewers,
'cause
tune
you're
into the
seeing
previous
infrared.
episode.
right, but like, I guess that wouldn't really affect me because I can definitely see that dude over there isn't putting off body heat.
Right, and you're aiming at him, so I'm going to say that
Yeah.
that doesn't apply to this specific
Okay.
situation.
Okay, because that's specifically why I did that.
Yeah,
to
it
my
was like
vision.
just so you
Yeah.
could see vampires, and bam,
Yeah.
you're doing the thing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So I think this is going to be blue for panic
Sure.
because
Yeah.
I'm just like ah.
Well, and it's got to be blue because it's an illusion.
Oh, perfect.
So it's probably the blue light that's reflecting like up onto the ceiling from the pool,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like under the porch outside. But just hold on, sorry. The die won't stop wanting to roll. So 15.
That'll do it. So what's it look like?
Like, I think it sort of traces up out of the pool, like that sort of blue, like aqua blue light,
Mhm.
kind of just traces in like an outline, and then it just turns into like if you're standing at the perfect angle at a placid lake and the sun is just
like
bouncing
that
off
clear
of it.
blue reflection.
Yeah, and you don't have polarizing sunglasses. Like it's just that level of just glow that's now coming into the room.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So,
I'm like, do I keep going? I keep narrating if you want.
You talk first. You talk first. I talk first.
who goes? Sorry, my brain just stopped working. So, yeah, the sun like reflects off of it and blasts this dude, and the rest of him just like goes up in flames. And he's like thrashing around. He bangs into a thing in the room and knocks something down, and then like just cooks until it's enough that he bursts into that like Buffy fire and turns into just a bunch of ash that blows away.
Cool.
Mr. Whitmore is very confused, and
Kaz turns to Harold and says, "Are you sure you don't want to tell him?"
I like honestly, I think I'm still just looking at the mirror outside, and like I watched the whole scene play out in the mirror, and I'm like, okay. So the club promoter at that place, turns out he was a vampire. And he tried to attack us once, and we fought him off in a parking lot, but apparently he decided to take it extra personal. And
I think he's got an attitude problem.
And he,
There's nothing.
I guess he dispatched his vampire minions to go do harm to people, but we managed to track him out here to Malibu, and then it led us here to your house. And when we got here, he was here, and he threatened to kill you. And then my friends and I killed him instead.
I want to ask the players, what is a more interesting scene? That he will not accept it, or that he quickly accepts it?
That he already knew.
That is, yeah.
I think that's the most interesting.
But
if you're not prepared for that, then I would say that he's just like, yeah, sure, okay. That explains so much.
Yeah, right.
He takes his Porsche back.
I feel like him not accepting it will just be more like sort of become a cul-de-sac of a scene. Unfortunately, I think it's more interesting, but it will become a cul-de-sac.
Yeah. Okay, so I think he goes, I didn't think I was ever going to see one of those again.
Are you sure you don't want to tell him?
Douchebag.
Look, he is not a vampire.
So,
Again?
How did you get mixed up with a darkspawn?
He attacked us in a parking lot. outside the diner in town.
I am so sorry. I am not from your country. It sounded like you said dark spawn. What is,
sure.
I do not know this word. What does this mean?
Creatures imbued with shadow. Vampires, werewolves.
Vampire. Yeah, vampire. We have the vampire. Oh. So you've seen them before?
Kinda, yeah. The 60s were a weird decade for me. We don't have to get into it if it's...
We absolutely can. Zach, can I have my dagger back?
Zach has been monologuing the entire time in the background. He's just been pacing and like screaming.
Did this dagger get left behind? I'll give you a heart.
I want you to leave the dagger behind, but I also want that dagger.
I think it makes more sense that the dagger got left behind during the tussle.
Okay.
And it's in Miss Strauss's.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, at Miss Strauss's or in the fancy...
No, at Miss
realm?
Strauss's place.
Okay.
Yeah,
If
somewhere
Audrey
you could
yeets
get it.
Zach into the pool.
Did you throw Zach in the pool?
No. Out of sheer like warrior rage.
Unable to ask for help, Zach drowns to death.
If only he'd learned to swim.
Nah, it's fine. Where's my dagger?
Zach is suddenly like checking his body, and his eyes light up, and he's just staring at you, and he mouths, "Oh shit." He's gonna try and find paper or something to write with. Do I roll for that? Can I just grab something?
You just grab something. Yeah. There's like an end
What's the
table
most
with an
expensive
answering machine and a notepad next to
What's
it.
the most expensive looking piece of art that I can write on?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Like
Oh no.
Like,
no, do it on the white leather couch. Just right on the couch.
Yeah, on the couch. Okay.
oh yeah, sure. Sure, why not?
Sharpie
Okay,
on the couch.
Ouch.
I grab a Sharpie because I have one, and I write bright eyes on the couch, and I circle it over and over and over and over and over again, and I'm pointing at it and gesticulating to it.
What
Who the fuck? Sorry, I'm not taking it yet. It's not worth it. Who the hell is Bright Eyes?
What is happening? Zach, what is happening to you?
Are you tweaking?
He said, okay. And he's gesticulating wildly. He makes a gesture of, I need to write. I need to write. He's making a writing gesture.
There was a pen and paper, like right next to where you saw that Sharpie.
Yeah,
I don't care
for sure.
I
Okay, I'm gonna go to the answering machine and grab the pen and paper.
Okay.
But now the couch says Bright Eyes.
Yeah.
An original by Zach.
Yes. Furiously and quickly, Zach writes down, "Who do you care about the most? Question mark, question mark, question mark."
Audrey looks really concerned.
Kaz goes
wait.
to check on Peter.
Okay.
So
yeah.
you're saying this other guy, that's where you went? You went to go save somebody that you know?
I point to, so this is like charade style. It's like, yes, yes, Harold, yes.
So if he came after me and he came after you, you're saying he probably is coming after
I do like a
Audrey
circle around
and Kaz
a group. Yeah.
too. We
And I
should go.
flip the page and I write douchebag, underline, 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 underline.
The vampire?
Yeah, if he sent somebody after Zach's friend, and
I get that. It has not occurred to Audrey that someone might consider Neil someone that she cares about anymore.
yeah.
Zach flips the page and dagger missing.
Okay, so we get the dagger and then we save Kaz's uh, who would I mean Peter. I can't think of anyone they'd go after.
That's
and then Zach points to his throat and he's just like
Did that guy like punch you in the throat or something? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Hot tea. It would help if you could speak. Oh my god, walk it off. How many times can I use that in a scene?
I don't think there's a limit. The limit does not exist.
I mean, it's funny, but oh my gosh.
Yeah, it doesn't say once per scene or anything, so you're good.
Zach's gonna take the Sharpie and write a yes on his left palm and a no on his right palm, and he holds it up and he's like, "Okay, this is how we're gonna communicate now."
Okay, awesome. Did you shoot? Oh, like now I cannot think of any non yes or no any yes or no questions. So is the place you like, can we go back to the place you left the dagger?
He grabs his shirt and he writes maybe, and he points at
Oh my god.
he points maybe.
Mr. Whitmore comes up to you, Harold, and puts his hand on your arm, and he like looks at you with like a caring expression, and he says, "I'm gonna make us some drinks," and and he like leans over and gives you like a really gentle kiss on the cheek.
I think I think I just hug him. Right? Like as he's walking by, he goes to do that, and then I'm just like grab onto him and give him the like, "You're okay."
And he
hug.
He hugs you back. Like he lets the hug go on as long as you want it to. And because that was a traumatic experience for everyone, and so he's like just gonna give you the time you need.
But I think we have to go because there might be more of these darkspawn after other people we know.
Okay.
But are you okay? Do you?
I'll be fine. Just let me make you one thing before you go. And then he heads off into the kitchen while you're still interrogating Zach to try to figure out what happened.
Sure.
So go ahead.
Seeing the hug and interaction, Zach's gonna look over at Audrey, and he's gonna do like a lewd. He's gonna make like a circle with one hand and a finger going into the circle with the other hand, and then he's gonna point at Harold and.
Apparently, Harold has a lot of sex friends, and no judgment, Harold. But are you gonna tell Amanda?
Zach just approvingly gives Harold a thumbs up. It's like, oh, okay.
Audrey says, "Are you going to tell Amanda? Are you going to tell Amanda loud enough for it to bounce back a little bit?"
Ooh, harsh. Are you trying?
Apparently.
Yeah, I like it.
I think you got to roll to see if that gets some starts problems.
Apparently, Audrey's gone from apparently Audrey's reaction to news she doesn't realize she doesn't like is I'm gonna take all y'all down with me.
Salt is the cure for every wound.
Yes. I'm sorry, she's a petty bitch.
No, it's
let's
rad.
see here. What am I rolling for something that's...
It feels like you're trying to inflict a condition on Harold.
Oh, for sure. But I'm not rolling any magic for that.
No. Unless you are.
Unless you're physically trying to beat me.
Yeah.
No.
Are you gonna tell Amanda?
I mean, Audrey's magic apparently goes off without warning. a lot.
Like,
but
is,
no,
strong.
that-
is your voice like stadium? Is it like it's coming through a
Oh,
loudspeaker
she
or
does the
something?
Gandalf
think-
voice.
I think more. I'm a theater kid, so part of me is just like, I don't know, it's just loud. But I do think it comes with a little bit of weirdly. Okay, you know when you're in trouble and you hear your middle name,
Mm-hmm.
it's that sound feeling, and it's like supernaturally uncomfortable for a second. Like there is a chancla just off screen. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because why not?
Yeah.
Can I want to say,
It sounds like sway because you're trying to hurt
It's-
someone's feelings.
yeah. I want to say, and can I roll red with it? Even though it's
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
dumb.
No, I
This is
mean,
dumb.
it doesn't have to be rage. I mean, love is a passion.
It is.
It's red is for passion. So
That's what I figured.
It's also a battlefield.
yes.
Well,
I
luckily
don't
for
know.
Harold, I got 2 3s. So
Ah. So maybe so now it sounds like you said it in a way that it could be a phrase, like it could be like slang, and Mr. Whitmore would just assume that you're just talking like a kid.
Harold just feels the bullet whiz by his ear.
Well, like I'm just. I think Harold actually takes it like a 6 partial.
No,
Or
it's
is
a
it-
3. It's a 3.
Oh, it's a 3. I thought you
Yeah.
got 2 3s. I'm
No,
oh.
nothing exploded because
Yeah, so-
3 is the
Oh,
one. It's worse.
okay.
So actually, I think it negatively impacts Audrey in a way.
Yeah, I think she looks like a petty bitch.
Well, that, or does she let it slip how she feels about Harold in that moment?
Probably.
is-
I think it might become fairly obvious at this point that she's like, there. She clearly cares, but if she, I can't imagine how it would come out that she says something more obvious. But like, yeah, like, fuck, I can't think of anything right now.
Well, no,
My
no,
brain's
no.
not
I
working.
totally get that. Like just having said that in that sort of a tone, like I think Harold's like, oh,
Oh, I've heard this before.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
Mm. So I think Harold actually feels a little bad about it. Like
It's funny because Clara's like, I don't want to make
Actually-
you feel bad.
no.
No, I know. I'm like,
No, like, yeah, it's complicated. There's just a feels
We're going
minefield
for-
around here.
oh
We're going
god,
for,
yeah.
for our Emmy on this episode, so this is
Yeah, yeah. You got to go out.
This is the very special episode.
This is the very special
Of St.
episode.
Elco's
It had
Fire.
Kiefer Sutherland in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big
Yeah,
get.
for a like no lines 2-minute bad
Yeah.
guy part. It's pretty rad.
Oh my gosh.
He's
No,
promoting his new movie.
I also love the idea of the fact that Zach appears in costume in all the other network shows in the background.
Yes.
Oh heck yeah. They did. They had to like
Like a
hide
little
him.
crossover event for all the
Yeah.
Yeah,
shows.
yeah.
yeah,
He just like wanders through like John Travolta meme.
yeah, yep.
Gosh. But yeah, I think there's just like a heavy like she says it and like it echoes for a second. Everyone's like, not echoes
Yeah.
in like a supernatural way, but there's that like when you say something really awkward and the room's just quiet.
There's like a lot of marble in this room, and yeah.
Yeah. It is a sort of a cavernous space.
Zach will
yeah.
fill a little. Zach will fill a little bit of that silence by scribbling something on the notepad and say, "Do you have anyone that you care about?"
And then as he holds that up, we cut to outdoors because Kaz has left and went to go outside and check on Peter.
Yes.
So you head outside and you see the like back window of the Porsche has been kicked out.
Well, where Tina escaped.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, but I know that it's okay, or do I not know that it's okay?
So you see that, and then you make your way towards the airstream. And what do you do? How do you try to check?
Um, I, I don't. I try. I try and think think at Peter the way that he thinks at me.
Mm. And you get back. You know what? He's in a tin can. You don't get anything.
I also, I listen to see if like I can hear anything.
Oh yeah, I
in
mean
there.
you hear noise in there, right? Like you hear the hooves hitting.
Oh,
floor.
okay. Then I just kind of go knock on the back. Hello?
And there's I think there's like a whinny.
Okay.
Like you hear Peter make a horse noise.
I open the door.
Seymour is standing guard, wings out, as big and mean as he can look. And he is standing between you and Peter.
Hello?
And he hisses at you, and then you get Peter in your head going, he said there was danger outside. He's scared.
Did he say what kind?
Darkness.
Oh dear. I mean, we had better get inside, don't you think?
Oh, sure. And it's like, yes, and it like he moves up and like nudges Seymour, so Seymour sort of like gets moved to the side, and his angry veneer sort of fades a little bit, and the wings go back, and he trots out of the airstream and looks around, and like you get the sense that they are communicating.
Okay.
And you can kind of hear what Peter's thinking, and so he's thinking it seems clear, like he's thinking it's like safe out here.
There was danger before, but I think it is gone now.
And he like looks at Seymour and whinnies again, and Seymour like does that cat shake thing where the like his whole back like ripples, and then he jumps out of the airstream and walks alongside Peter.
Okay. Peter, can you hide your horn and look like a regular horse?
And he thinks at you. Can you hide your nose?
I am not a magical, mythical being.
And then he thinks at you. Don't sell yourself short.
And that gets him a big old hug. But we've got to do something about the horn.
We should get a party hat and just put it on him. You think I'm joking, but a horse with a party hat on it, it's like, it's funny, it's a unicorn. And then we never have to answer questions again.
And he thinks like, disguise? Like he's thinking like, just should I try to disguise myself?
Groucho Marx.
How would you disguise yourself? Can you disguise yourself like a normal horse?
And he's like you get back like a mental shrug, and then he like backs up and like points his horn down, and then like rears up into the like with the feet up and everything. And roll a d6 for me. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Not to put too fine a point on it, but we'd probably get less questions if instead of being a horse, he was like a large dog.
Sixes explode.
Okay.
Sixes explode. And a 1 on the last one.
Okay. What was the total?
13.
13.
Does something happen though with the one on the second explosion?
No. So this was just like a luck roll to see what he did. So he like rears up like that, and then it does the like 80s transition where it transitions from one thing to another, and it's just like light sparkles flashing, and then there's like
He becomes a boy.
well, yeah, that's what I was. There's like a young boy standing there with like shock white hair flowing down the side of his head like a mane.
Oh my god.
I
was just guessing, but oh my god, that's so good.
I don't know that this is better.
He's wearing like a little vest over like a puffy white shirt. Cause like I don't know, he just turned into like a fantasy boy. And so he's wearing like like breeches and a puffy white shirt and a vest. And he's just like he holds up his hands.
Well, we'll just say it's a Halloween costume. Come on.
And he whinnies at you. He like opens his mouth and it's like, and then he like follows along, and Seymour is just like does that thing like he just saw a cucumber when it happens. And now he doesn't trust it, and he's like walking behind, like very not trusting of this new.
He's all puffy.
This new Peter.
All right, by the way, you said it was a vest over a puffy shirt.
Yeah.
I am picturing that this kid is straight up Donald Ducking it. No pants.
No, I said he has breeches.
He said breeches. However, in my head, he's just like a very short. He's dressed kind of like Sarah from Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But without the jeans, so it's like long, like it's below at his hips. But anyway.
Yeah, it's like most 70s, 80s fantasy where they got like they understood the concept but they didn't quite get all the way there.
Yeah. Like the costuming is not 100% there. Yeah, 100% Sarah from Labyrinth with the blue jeans and the
fantasy shirt and vest.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not.
And we all walk into the house together.
Yeah,
just
and
like
so
that.
back to the conversation at hand.
Just wait.
It cuts back to the picture of the "Who do you care about?" and
Cass has a child.
It's Peter. You remember Peter?
The unicorn.
Oh.
And Peter picks up his foot, like his right foot, and taps it on the ground 2 times.
I thought
Very good. That's just wonderful.
It's not worse. I don't think.
It's easier to explain.
He did this to himself. This was what he picked. I asked him to look like a normal horse. Apparently, we are horses. I do not.
How young does this boy look?
Like 13.
Okay.
Oh, like okay.
So not
like
a little kid.
Like
okay.
like a middle schooler.
Okay.
But with
we can work
like
with you.
shock white Fabio hair, just like flowing off of his head.
We can work with this.
Shooting out of your eyes. Sorry.
Okay, so taking
Which
stock
is
of-
clearly a bad wig in the thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
obviously.
sure. Does he have the Amalthea like scar on his forehead though?
Amalthea?
Like from like the last unicorn when she turns. Okay.
Yes. Amalthea was the name of the last unicorn, and when she was in her human form, she had a little like.
I don't know much, but I know my 80s high fantasy.
You're a unicorn, Harry.
He does not have a scar.
Okay. Okay.
I think a breeze does catch his hair though, and it like sparkles.
Of course it
totally
does.
normal. Of course it does.
That's just a glamour. It's fine.
It's just
yeah,
a glamour.
that's-
Everything. This is all just a glamour. And he's a 13-year-old boy who really likes horse. He's a horse boy.
He's a rich boy that can afford big glamours. That's
yes.
You can work with that. Zach thinking this to himself because he can't speak.
I think it takes Audrey this long to go, oh shit, Neil.
And Seymour trots over to you. So you say, oh shit, Neil?
Yes. It takes her that long.
Why did she Neil? I'm confused.
So, Kaz, I'm glad Peter's okay, but the vampire guy sent somebody after somebody that Zach cares about, and he himself came here to somebody I care about. We're thinking that he may have sent people after somebody. You know, he might have sent somebody after somebody for you, and somebody after somebody for Audrey. So we're about to go and see if we can stop any bad things from happening.
Right. That sounds like a great plan. Where should we? Who are we closest to?
Well, I assume that both. Do you guys? It depends on who we have to go help.
Well,
Who do you think he'd send somebody after? Neil? Really?
I mean, technically, I mean, I don't. Oh man, yes, a douchebag might think I care about him, and we should probably. Yeah, we've been dating for a while. I think that makes sense, right? Does that make sense?
And Mr. Whitmore comes back out, and he's got 4 of those, or maybe he's got a tray of the kinds of like glass to-go jar things that you would put smoothies in, like health food, like a juicer or something, like would come with.
Yeah. Okay.
And so he's got like that you would like drink after a run, right? But they're filled with this like it looks like champagne. And like the top is sealed with a little spritzer top thing, so you can pull it up and squirt it into your mouth. And he hand like gestures. Well, whenever one comes into contact with a bit of dark magic, it's best to just cleanse the spirit. And he like holds out the tray. Think of it like a hangover cure.
Okay. Is this something I should worry about drinking while driving?
Oh no, you'll be fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. I just wanted
could
to
you
check.
have a mimosa and then drive?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay.
There is champagne in it, but not a lot. It's for
What
the
else?
bubbles mostly.
Is this?
I'm
out
just-
of character. Is this a magical thing, or is this just a fun?
This is like he just made a potion.
Yeah. Cool. Audrey's gonna take one, but she's gonna like eyeball it and sort of look at Harold, who downed it.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
just going for it.
Of course you did.
You can clear an emotional condition, Harold.
Hey. Oh.
Oh, did I take a condition for accidentally?
It's not a health potion. It won't clear physical conditions, but it will clear emotional conditions, or one of them.
I'm gonna
Oh,
clear must return.
Sure.
It's probably good.
Yeah.
Audrey will drink it out of practicality, but I don't have any emotional conditions to clear. I have
Well,
stress.
Kaz will take it and see if everybody else drinks it. Look like they're maybe drinking some, but like watching, and then like quickly down it. When it's been a few minutes and nobody's
Died.
Nobody's died yet.
Yeah, died or turned into anything untoward.
Okay, so we have to check on Neil, I guess, and Kaz. Is there someone we should head someplace we need to go to make sure they're okay?
Yeah, my house. Make sure my mother and sister are all right.
Actually, yeah, we should probably stop by all our houses. Should we drive?
Why would we not?
Speed mostly. Zach, are you okay?
I give the shoulders up and the hands.
Seymour jumps up on your shoulder and is like looking at you.
I just gaze right back at my sweet little buddy, and I check him out. Is he trying to tell me something?
He's like looking at your neck. He's like looking at you.
Oh, he's checking to see if you're a vampire.
He rubs up against you.
Yeah. I bring him into my coat, my jacket, and we cuddle up.
No. Okay. Well, maybe we can split up. Hate saying that. Hate saying it. Not for long.
Zach's gonna write, I need to get the dagger, but I need someone to come with me to be my voice.
I can go with you to get the dagger. With my, like, I have a 6 way. I was gonna say, like, 4 psych.
We can go together, Peter.
Are you sure?
I mean, on that Harold, do you want to go? Oh, Harold has
stepped away. But it's mostly to cover more ground quickly is why I suggest splitting up, but I don't think it's a great idea.
I don't think so either, but I don't know what else to do. Well, Mr. Whitmore, do you have a telephone?
Actually, that's a good option.
And he gestures to the table where the answering machine was.
So I call home.
And your mom answers in a thick German accent as if she is in a hurry and says, Da?
Mama. And we
Kaz?
probably have this conversation in German, but we'll do subtitles.
Yeah. Where have you been?
I'm sorry, my study group ran late. Hey, is everything okay?
All shadows broke loose over here. Someone tried to attack the house. They must have thought the unicorn was here.
Oh God, yeah. We're I also forgot how much my mom knew. Yeah, we're trying to keep the unicorn safe right now. So they're going to be coming. There might be more coming. Are you getting out? Do you have a plan?
Oh, there won't be any more coming.
Oh, what did you do, Mommy?
Not on the telephone.
Okay. Well, you kept us alive in Germany. You'll keep us alive here.
Yeah, mom's like a disciple of a unicorn thing. Mom's got to have some stuff going on.
For sure. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We don't. Well, I love you. Bye bye.
Stay safe and watch out. There are monsters about.
I know. We'll be safe.
Okay. And then it's something super cute, like, love and kisses or whatever.
Mom!
No, you make the noise.
Love and kisses.
Okay. And she says bye. And...
Bye. All right. We can stay together now.
Okay. Why don't I just call and see if Neil's okay? And if for some reason he's been attacked, we'll figure it out from there.
Should we go? We could take him to my house. Seems like my mother has everything under control.
That sounds like a good idea. Let's. I think calling is a good way to check.
Yeah.
So yeah, Audrey's gonna quickly. I guess he's at college. He's got a dorm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, yeah. She's gonna call his dorm.
Okay.
3:00 in the morning. What time is it?
What time is it?
Well,
It's like
daytime.
10 a.m.
It's midday.
Yeah, it's like-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. We are missing school. We are missing.
Yeah, we skipped today to hunt the vampire.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you call and a girl answers and she says, "Oh, finally! I left like 7 messages."
For me?
Oh, dang it! I thought you were campus police. I have to go.
Oh shit. Why? No, wait. Tell me what's going on.
Somebody broke in here, beat the hell out of my boyfriend, and then kidnapped his roommate.
Oh, I forgot that his roommate has a girlfriend.
Yeah. Which is adorable because it happened last time too.
That happens every time. Damn it,
happens
he's cheating
every
on me
time.
again. It's fresh every time.
Dang. To be fair, if Neil dies,
fair.
Audrey doesn't have to break up with him.
Technically
Think
true.
smarter, work smarter, not harder. Wow. Okay.
You're gonna
That's a
fridge
real
your
Dark
boyfriend
DuckTales
just
episode.
so you don't have to roleplay breaking up with him.
And
No.
she's like, "Look, I have to go. They could call back any minute."
Definitely.
Who is this?
It's Audrey. Wait,
Oh
where
shit! They kidnapped your boyfriend. Are you? Where are you?
I was on my way.
Why are you on your way? What do you know?
No, nothing. Wait, I mean, oh god. Do you know, have any idea where they would have taken him?
I don't know. This person was a freak. They were like fully decked out in Halloween gear. They had like a hood and a mask and I don't know what their deal was. Like, what are they trying to backup dancer for some Madonna video? It was out of this world.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh, okay. And did they leave in a car? Did they?
No, they dragged him down the hallway like way fast. By the time I looked out, he was gone, and then there was just nothing, and nobody saw anything.
Okay. Stay where you are. Eat a clove of garlic. I'm gonna call
What?
Neil's
Ew,
parents.
barf me out.
Bye. Like, hangs
Click.
up. I appreciate you so much, Kurt.
Barf me out.
Gag me
Gag me with a spoon.
I've been waiting to get barf me out into something.
That is
This
the
whole
worst.
time.
That's the weirdest one. So I have bad news. I was gonna say I have good news and I have bad news, but I only have bad news. Neil's been kidnapped by vampires, which really isn't great.
No. Oh, what? Oh,
Okay.
And I have a suspicion as to where he is, frankly, but it's completely unfounded. But also, like, I don't know, maybe it we have no idea where he went. My suggestion is he's at that weird ass club that is, the goth one that the douchebag was a promoter for.
Das Bunker?
Yes,
That makes sense. Well, come on. Let's go.
Let us go to Das Bunker.
at 10 a.m.
Not a very good bunker.
It's not a very
It
good
can be
bunker.
really hard to get in there. It's pretty well fortified.
I
It
honestly
turns out-
can't remember which of the two, the three goth clubs in LA Das Bunker was. If it was
So
one
Das Bunker in this world is going to have like 4 sub basements that are part of the club. So I don't remember. I have not actually been inside the real Das Bunker, which is a club that exists in LA. And if you mention them, they retweet you. So that's kind of neat.
Do they?
I got retweeted by Das Bunker
That's
when I
really
mentioned them about the
funny.
Lighthearted game once.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, I'm sure they had no idea what I was talking about.
That's very-
Well, it's a goth club, maybe. They're like, oh, this must be like some Vampire the Masquerade LARP.
That would be so funny. Sorry.
So, yeah, so you are heading to Das Bunker, is what you said?
I guess.
Cool. Have any of your characters been there before?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, general knowledge. Club kids go to the top level, where the like DJs play either goth or industrial or whatever. There's a bar up there. Second level is like a little bit quieter. There's places where they have like open mic nights and poetry nights and shit down there. And you are not allowed to get to the lower levels, but you know that there are more levels, and you can get to the second level or the first sub basement from the back. You can get in there by going to the back entrance and go straight down there. That way you don't have to like make your way through the club scene for poetry night or whatever.
Okay. So I go in the quiet entrance.
Okay, so yeah, we pick up at the back of the club. There's like nobody here. It's 10 a.m. on a Tuesday at a goth club. What's up?
We need to get the dagger.
Mm.
Before we go, I feel like that would have been something that would be like a stop. Is that something we all need to go grab?
Well, we all need to stick together.
Okay, in which case, I guess. Hey, Zach, where did you leave the dagger?
Zach's gonna run over to the white vinyl couch and point at Bright Eyes, which has been circled over and over and over. I think Harold is the only one in game that would know what that's referring to.
Oh yeah, okay, yes. I think Harold actually makes the realization at the same time I did IRL.
Yep.
Like, oh my God. I don't know where that is though. Do you can you point as we drive?
So the problem is I bamfed over there, so I have no idea what the address is.
Oh my god.
But I would like to spend a heart so that we can arrive there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Through the traveler method.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay.
So you just happen your way there.
Yeah.
And so the scene picks up we pick up at the next scene, and you are outside of the condos where she lives. And there's a couple of cop cars. And as you make your way into the condominiums, there you see that there are some police officers, standing. Like there's one person outside of her condo, and you hear people talking inside.
Ooh, can I retcon something?
Sure.
Is it possible that we swing by the scrapyard office very quickly so that I can grab Larson's diary?
Sure.
Okay. I'd like to have that with me. And then,
Yeah.
we'll go and...
Honestly,
So
you
there's
could just say
cop
that
cars
that's
and-
something you keep on you at all times now if you want.
Either that or it also got lost in the tussle when I was wrestling the douchebag in her room.
Oh, so it's also there?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, that's better. Cool.
Sure.
Awesome.
So as you approach this officer, do you stop far enough away that the officer doesn't think you're heading towards them, or
Yeah, I don't like cops.
Okay.
So,
I mean, Zach can't say that right now to them.
well, I just kind of point at the place. Like I look at Zach and I point at the place. Like,
Yeah, I nod.
Okay. There are a lot of cops here. Are we worried about? I mean, is she okay? Or sorry, are they okay?
I write the name Miss Strauss, and I look at Harold. I look at Audrey, and I'm like,
She's a school
She's-
counselor at the school, so some of you would know her name.
Yeah.
okay, but how do we explain us A, knowing where she's at, and B, getting into her building past a bunch of police officers that are probably there because there was a vampire dude there that you snatched away into thin air.
Do I see Miss Strauss anywhere being interviewed?
You can hear people talking inside. So like it's a woman's voice, and so you hear like someone giving a statement kind of thing indoors, inside the condo.
Okay.
I guess we technically don't need the knife for the dagger for murder purposes. It's just nice to have.
Yeah, but it's also something that would probably be beneficial not to leave at a crime scene.
Yeah, that was my follow-up.
Yeah, it is a murder weapon from another murder.
So it has my fingerprints all over it.
On the plus side, this is the 80s, and unless your parents were real proactive, your fingerprints really aren't on file.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Aegis system isn't in place yet.
It's true.
Okay, I don't want to bamf again, guys. This is so.
You know what?
But I might have to.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go.
We could talk our way in. We could talk our way in.
Yeah.
This is gonna end really well for us.
We were driving by, and our friend said that Miss Strauss from school lived here, and we're worried, so we wanted to check on her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's the officer at the door like looks at you, and she sort of like puts her fingers in her belt, and she's like and like one hand up, and she's like, oh, that's far enough. There's an investigation. Do you live in this building?
No, it's our friend.
This is my guidance counselor.
Yeah, we know her from school, and we saw that Is she okay?
Well, I can't give you any information on an ongoing investigation. And you could tell this is like a new cadet who's like trying to be by the book. And they're like, why are you returning to the scene or arriving at the scene?
Because we were driving by and we saw a bunch of police officers outside the real nice guidance counselor from school's house. So we're worried. We wanted to make sure she was okay. She's a very nice person.
Yeah, that's true. What's that?
I don't buy it, but I'll check. And she like leans in the door and she's like, hey, Mallory, we got some kids out here that are, and she's like 4 years older than you. We got some kids out here that are, and she's calling back. They're saying they know the victim.
Oh, can you at least tell us if she's okay, man? What the?
And I think she pushes her way through. Like Miss Strauss pushes her way out, and she like she's like, "Who's out there?"
I stand out and try to get her attention.
Zach, what are you doing here? And she's in like a bathrobe.
Hi. So we're friends with Zach, and we were driving by and we saw a bunch of police outside your house, and he has been singing so much for band practice that he's lost his voice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And he mentioned that he had been intending on scheduling a meeting with you about college prep for transferring. And
that doesn't sound like him.
He scheduled
But
he was saying that you was the only person he wanted to talk to because he was upset.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that definitely sounds like him. Yeah. Okay, just wait out there for a second because they're still like dusting or something. I don't know. There was a break-in. Somebody broke into my apartment and like tore the place up, and they left this weird knife. And the officer's like, "Ma'am, you do not want to discuss an ongoing investigation with these." She's like, "Okay, just back off, okay? Just wait. Why don't you run down to your car and I'll come out and get you when they're done."
Could we see the knife?
What?
forensics class.
Yeah.
Okay, so she definitely did your schedules. So do you actually have a forensics class?
I could.
Um,
Yet
you-
another class.
You could spend a heart
go forensics
to have a
class.
forensics class.
I mean, why not? Why not do this? Yeah. I
For
guess
sure, I don't.
low key Audrey might be majoring in criminal justice. Maybe.
Yes.
Zach?
She
Or
is.
not majoring, but minoring. I don't know.
Zach's gonna write, need you to trust me. And just hold it up for her to see, but surreptitiously.
Mm-hmm. And I think she sees it, and she like looks at you, like she's concerned. And she's like, okay. You know, I
I'm
think
not
I do
spending the whole
remember. I think I do remember. One of you had criminology.
Sure.
Tell you what, officers, I think we've got enough. Could you give us a minute?
How are we getting the knife?
And she's not like, the officers aren't. They're like, well, I mean, it's your report, so if you don't want to file, like, there's a dude in there, so he's like, if you don't want to file charges, and she's like, no, could you come back? And like, she's arguing with them, to try to get him to leave.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Do I have hold on. I think. Oh, is it one word? Is timeout one word or two?
Oh, you do have timeout.
I do.
Okay. Yeah, you can time out.
Well, hold on. My computer won't let me look up what the actual ability is.
Under Intro to Coaching.
Oh man,
Okay.
that's really funny. Okay.
Sometimes things get a little out of control, and you just need to reset. Call for a timeout and roll sway. On a 4+, everyone stops for a second, giving you an opening. On an 8+, you can get your allies out of a bad spot.
This feels very overpowered, and also I'm gonna roll so poorly. I know it. Yeah. Can I do that?
Yeah. You can try.
Is anyone?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't want to use it to stop. I don't want to use it to stop them from having a conversation. I want to use it to get the knife.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you want to use it to make an opening for an ally to go get the knife.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the thing is, that's what we're here for.
Yeah. You're going to have
I
to coordinate that, so you talk amongst yourselves and figure out how you're doing that, and then you can roll.
Yeah. Okay. I think Audrey. Sorry. So we're at. Miss
Yeah, you're in,
Strauss.
like, the hallway outside Miss Strauss's house.
Yeah, and Miss
condo.
Strauss is like, she trusts. She's like, she kind of gave Zach the thumbs up to trust them. Audrey leans over to Kaz, and I guess kind of Kaz and Harold. I think I can distract them if you can get the knife. Can you?
Zach's gonna write. I need to talk to her. I'll try.
Maybe I could swap the knife with a fake one that looks the same.
I could kind of make like a veil, like try and make him magically just less noticeable.
If one of you guys can make a, I feel like if one of you guys can like change a pencil to look like it,
Okay.
go full changeling with it and just replace it with a piece of wood.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
so
think.
I'm gonna.
Well, hold on. let's reverse our ideas because I think you were the one that was way better at like conjuration stuff,
That would be me. Yes.
and I'm way better at the illusion stuff. So
So maybe you should make me invisible, and I should
and you do the
replace
swap.
the
Yeah.
swap.
Okay.
Now's not the time to go reaching outside our lanes on magic.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
Zach's gonna write, I'm going to tell her the truth about everything and show it to the group.
I don't
You know what?
if
That's
we have-
admirable.
I don't know if we have time for that essay, so.
Yeah, go for the short version.
Just tell her
Vampires.
you would tell her. Just tell her you would tell her everything when you
He takes out Larson's journal.
Oh, you mean
Everything.
everything. Not everything like vampires are trying to hurt people. Oh.
Well, that should give us a lot of time.
Are you sure she's not at all affiliated with teacher death cults?
Zach is now running out of paper, and he scribbles, "I trust her."
You could use your yes and no hands. Okay, I mean, if you trust her. Yeah, man. I trust you.
Okay. So we have a plan?
Very well.
Sounds like it. I think it all starts with timeout. See if you can make the opening.
All right. It's Zach Morris timeout. Also, I feel like that counted as shot collar. Did that count as shot collar? Do I get a heart back?
Yes,
Yay.
for making a plan.
Shot collar.
You get a heart back when they go with the plan, I think.
Yeah, if you go with the plan I come up with.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work. That part is always a little hard. Am I rolling a magic with this?
You are rolling an emotion with that.
Yes.
So yes.
I want to say determined, but I don't know if that's how I
Like
would.
vigilant.
Yeah, let's go vigilant. That's a D4. Wait. Yeah, D4. It's 2 away.
Mhm.
Okay. I need a 4 and a. Double check the thing again. 4 plus. Everyone stops to give the opening. 8 plus. Allies are out of the bad spot. So we just need a 4.
Mhm.
Ha ha ha! 4s explode. All right, I got 2 5s.
Okay. 4 plus. Everyone stops for a second and give you an opening. What do you do? What is it? What happens?
I think. Okay, I think Audrey sees the officer who's being kind of like who's been kind of uppity. I don't know the word, like taking their job very seriously,
Mhm.
and she goes, and she they have name tags, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, sure. They got their last name on their shield, like
What's
or
an
above their
officer
shield.
name?
Myers.
Officer Myers, I totally didn't recognize you. Weren't you at the Toros? No, what's our high school? Whatever.
Elco?
The high school, not the
Oh,
because it
I don't
hasn't
know
been
if we
December
knew
yet.
your high school.
I don't know if we gave the high school a name.
It's okay. You can make it up right
I'm just gonna use whatever's local around here. Weren't you at North High's Toys for Tots thing with the collaboration fundraiser that we did with the police department last year?
Very convincing.
Thank you.
It is also a lot of information coming at somebody fast, though,
Yeah.
so it's good.
I
Yeah.
think you got the 4, so you get your opening. So I think the other officer comes over and taps, like hits his fist on her shoulder, and is like, "See, I told you all that community service pays off. What grade
Yeah.
were you in?"
I was a senior. I actually helped organize it with the other cheerleaders.
Oh, that's fantastic! And they start talking to you about this event.
Yeah. Close enough.
And it's just enough time for you all to try the thing. It's not a lot of
Okay.
it's not a lot of time, but so I think Kaz is making. Oh no, Harold is making Kaz invisible, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Harold is making Kaz invisible, and Kaz is attempting to sneak up. Well, get to the knife, and transfigure like a pencil or something to look like the knife.
So I think he's holding it in an evidence bag.
Okay. So I need to take. Okay. He's holding it in his hand?
Yeah, he's like holding an evidence bag, like on his hip.
Okay.
Do you want to go? Do you want to make Kaz invisible first?
Yeah. Okay. Like I'm assuming this counts as a new scene, right?
Yes.
From-
Yeah,
Oh.
we've moved to a new scene. So stress can clear.
But I'm emotionally, I'm pretty happy right now
Okay.
because like Mr. Whitmore's not dead,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe Audrey likes me, and like there's a lot going on. It's all pretty coming up okay. And
Yeah.
Neil might be eaten by a vampire, so
Everything's coming up, Harold.
yeah. So it's blue magic,
Mm-hmm.
which is 2 away, so that's a D4, right?
Right, but don't you have the thing that makes it up a step?
Yeah. Oh, it does. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And then
Mental or
mental. Okay.
It actually
Yeah.
you could go glam here because it's an illusion.
Ooh. All right. I'll take it. Fish for a different die on the pile. There we go. Ten.
Sweet. All right. No risk. So you are veiled in some manner. What does your veil look like? Because we know what Kaz's veil looks like. What does your invisibility look like to the audience? I should say.
I think it's just like complete active camouflage, right? So like
So it's
Kaz
the
isn't
predator.
invisible. No, it's different. Like it's more like Kaz. Every part of her is just like if you're paying really close attention, it's like when you see one of those people that's in perfect makeup that lines up with
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
room.
So like they're painted to
Yeah.
match the background, but
Exactly,
it's constantly
yeah.
the illusion is constantly
It's-
changing.
shifting to be whatever's on the exact opposite side of where Kaz is standing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kaz, you are invisible, which should give you probably a +2 to try to sneak around and do something sneaky.
Okay, so first I'm gonna try and see if I could find something to turn into the knife.
Sure.
Like a pencil or something. Actually, we're outside the house, or are we? No, are we in the house?
He's standing inside, so you'd have to like move past them and get in there. So you could probably grab something from inside the house.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and get and find like a butter knife.
Sure.
to
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
into-
There's
so that
something
way-
on the counter. Something that would
so
be the right shape.
So I'm gonna try and turn that into like looking like the knife.
Okay.
So,
So you're gonna try to draw some light from the sunlight, and do
Mhm.
this little spell. Are you gonna dip into like another part of the house where you're not just in the middle of the room? Because the light from the spell would be visible.
yeah, I'm gonna like try and go into the kitchen or something, or
Okay.
behind a convenient wall.
Okay, cool.
So
So you just have to roll to conjure your unicorn dagger replacement.
yeah, so that's yellow magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great. And I'm feeling pretty optimistic about this because I know I'm good at it. So,
Yes.
okay, so we have a D10 and a D12. 11 total.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm actually going to give you great effect here because you had charged up unicorn power in that new arm of yours.
That's right.
And so
Okay.
I think this thing is an exact replica. like it sparkles like the unicorn horn because it's the unicorn magic in from your arm in the conjuration. So it's the same energy that would have made it work. So you are able to make this thing perfect. How do you get it in and out of the bag?
I look to see if there's another bag that I can put it in.
Oh, so you're gonna try to like swap bags in his hand?
Yeah.
Oh, we could have dressed you up like a police officer.
I thought you said it was on his belt.
No. Well, he's holding it in his hand, like in this part of his hand, like with his hand on his hip.
Okay. Okay.
So it's like dangling at his hip. I mean, you could just knock it out of his hand and make him think he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock the bag out of his hand and drop the fake knife. Like, I'm gonna snatch the bag out of his hand and drop the fake knife at the same time.
Okay.
So he thinks that he just like didn't feel that his grip was slipping.
Oh, sure. Okay. So let's have you roll motor for that.
Oh no. Oh, but I don't have my thing anymore. Okay. Okay. And do I just roll motor?
Well, motor and whatever emotion you feel about doing this. Have a
Orange.
brush with the law.
Brush with the law. 8 total.
Great. So he's like, oh, clumsy me. And he like reaches down and picks up the other one. And he's like, well, thank you so much for letting us know all of that stuff about the... I'm so glad we had such an impact on you. What was your name?
Audrey. It's always such a great thing when people give back to the community. Is there a way to know if that's if they're done?
You saw the bag like fly out of his hand, and then a different bag fall. So yeah.
Oh yeah, it's always great when people can give back to the community and help out, kids and toys.
Mm-hmm. Well, anytime.
About toys.
Audrey's not a great liar.
Good.
And they're like, okay, well, I mean, I think we've got what we need here, so we'll just take this down to the station, and we've got your report, ma'am. So he's talking to Miss Strauss. So we'll be in touch, and you're gonna want to get that door fixed right away. So stay. And he like nods with his hat or whatever. And the other one is like really like. She's like looking at all of you like, I don't know about this, and they make their way out of the condo. And Miss Strauss comes over to Zach, and she's like, so what is going on?
It's a funny story, Zach. Tell her. And I'm trolling him because he doesn't have a voice.
I look over at her and I just have et tu, Brute kind of look. I look over at Miss Strauss and I try to communicate just with my eyes, like I need to tell her something.
And I think she like comes in close, right? And she puts a hand up to your cheek and she says, what's wrong?
I mouth, trust me. I put my arms around her and I put my hand over her eyes gently, and we're going to pop out.
Oh, okay. Dangerous. I like it.
So the plan is I want to bring her somewhere where we can be alone, and there's maybe like some time dilation where
Sure.
like, because I get the feeling that she's not just going to believe me. I have to show her.
Right.
So it's one of those things.
Okay. Roll motor.
Here we go.
Like how all of us are like, he keeps doing that.
I know, every time.
Second star on the right. Here we go.
I'm not angry. I've cleared my, so I'm actually I think I'm vigilant.
Sure.
Yeah. So that would be 2 of these. Okay.
Oh, I hear
Ooh.
a lot of rolls.
Yeah. What are you
12.
rolling with?
A D8. Well, 2 D8s.
No, like metal D8s?
Metal, yeah. I have
Okay,
metal
I was hearing
dice.
like thump, thump. Like,
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah,
rolling on a
suckers
timpani.
These suckers are thick boys. Yeah.
Nice.
I got a 12.
Awesome. Okay, so you you go wherever you please. Where do you want to be?
So like a version of the underneath, but not creepy and dark. It's like a mirror version of our world, but it's just us.
Okay.
And I think before that happens, well, are we outside or are we
You tell me.
in her condo? So I would think.
Where would you like to be? I mean, you take her to a glade. Like, do you?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we are inside her apartment, and there's a tape player there, and I pop in a Bonnie Tyler single.
Yeah.
And as it's playing, I lay the book down and I take her hand and I think we can cut away maybe yeah,
Sure.
we'll come back to that.
Okay. Sure. So back in the apartment, he left.
yeah, he did.
And you guys saw that she popped out with me.
Yeah.
Keeps doing that.
So
Well, Zach is dead. What shall we do now?
no,
We could continue with the plan.
he came back in like 5 minutes last time.
I know. I'm just being very, very cautious. How you say?
Well,
Or do we? I mean, Neil's still possibly being eaten. as we
yes,
speak.
we should probably save Neil. He knows where we're headed. Why don't we start? We'll meet him there, but we should leave a note.
Yeah, I suppose.
Sure.
Do you have a better solution right now?
No.
Went to Doss Bunker. Meet us at Doss Bunker.
Went to that club.
Yeah, meet us at the club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Audrey's writes it. Audrey's gonna find a piece of paper and just write "meet at club."
Cool. So I think we gotta go. We gotta cut back and deal with the scene that's happening in the Never Never over here.
Yes. Yeah.
So she's like, "What happened to you?"
I point to my throat and I try to gesticulate that I can't talk, but on the table there is a set of notebooks, and because of the time dilation effect, I think it's going to be one of those like we'll spend more time there than the real world, and so we just see it all started with a unicorn. Is the first thing that I write. And this is set to the soundtrack of Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Nice.
And I think there's a montage of scenes where it's fade-ins and fade-outs of flipping through the book and explain. Yes.
Is this the clip show episode?
Yes, this is the clip show episode.
To remind you of the plot?
Where, yeah. We see scenes of what we went through this season. And Zach's laying it all out there. He's going as far as showing him,
Does that mean
showing the tattoo that was on his arm that got cut. The name on there was Eleanor, which was the name of his mother, and he's like he's laying it all out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so it's clips of all the episodes of like all the stuff that's happened to all of you. That is so good that it's the clip.
And then it winds down as the tape gets to the end of the song.
Right. Okay. And I think we if you're okay with it, I think that scene closes on like a gentle kiss.
Yeah.
Aww. And then I think we pick back up outside of Das Bunker. Do you bring Miss Strauss with you when you poof? Well, I mean, obviously you bring her back to the real world, but do you bring her with you to Das Bunker?
I don't think she comes with to Das Bunker.
Okay.
I don't know. Actually, let me poll the audience. What do you guys think? What would be more interesting?
I feel like you shouldn't.
I don't think I should yet.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get the gem from her that she's like ready to be a warrior.
Yeah, like she's not a
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's.
Also, you're gonna have to go back to her house first anyway, so
Right.
we would drop her off, I assume.
Right. Yeah, I bring her back to our dimension.
Yeah.
So something she does say, one of the clips that we get at the end of the like showing what's happened up to this point, and she goes, I'm with you if you need me. I think we should talk to Mr. Larson. Fred he's always been a reasonable person. And I think we could talk to him and find out either what he's thinking or talk him down if it's as bad as you say.
I want to believe that. I really do. I really don't think he's a completely bad guy, but when someone's hurt, they'll do a lot of fucked up things to fix what can't be fixed. Whatever happens, nothing's ever going to hurt you. You're the kind of heat I need right now.
God damn it, Joe. Oh my god. Okay. And that is so sweet and also hilarious.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch. Okay. So
I feel like there should be an award, like you should get a heart or something for that.
It's the Emmys episode. That one was in the bank for a while.
And yeah, so you take her home, and I think there's that scene where she goes to get you something, and when she comes back, you're gone.
Womp womp.
And I think she's holding her invitation to the alumni dinner.
That's still happening.
And she's like, okay, well, next time I see you. And she like sets it on the end table or whatever.
On the note that Audrey left that said meet at the club, underneath it, I've written to Miss Strauss, I'll always come back for you.
Oh.
And but yeah, otherwise I'm gone.
Oh. And it like totally clips to the heart, like that beat, just the instrumental plays for a second. Yeah. And then it picks up with all of you like standing outside of Das Bunker, and like, do we just go in? Do we wait for him? And then Zach, you're there and probably moving faster. Like, what are you guys waiting for? Like,
question: does my experience with Miss Strauss clear my Cthulhu tongue?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's only Tuesday. This is Audrey Ortiz in the week that will not end.
Sorry, guys. There was a lot I had to.
Hey.
I'm here.
You can talk. That's fantastic.
Oh, good.
Hi.
Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
It's gonna make this a lot less complicated to try and coordinate fighting vampires.
Yeah. aside from more stabbing, do we have a good solution?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. And do we want to just walk in?
Well,
This douchebag has Neil, right?
Yes, and that's a big upsetting problem, I'm sure.
but we also do not know.
Is it, though?
It technically is. Yes, it's a problem.
Okay.
We don't let vampires eat people.
It just didn't seem like. And then I quickly look over at Harold, and then I look over at you, and then. Yeah.
He's still a person.
No, he's. I mean.
Look,
I mean,
I'll
is he,
kill
though?
douchebags to save douchebags.
Can we not call my boyfriend a douchebag?
Oh, she said friend.
Yeah, you did say friend, honey, which makes you have to wonder: is it really that big of a deal?
You're not letting a random.
And Peter is
No,
nodding his head like a horse would,
Oh
but
my
it's
God.
like a little boy
God.
head.
I forgot Peter.
I forgot we have a child.
Wait, is Peter? Should Peter be with us? Because we're going after a vampire,
Should Peter have waited?
and
with
he's
Miss
in
Strauss?
delicious little boy form right now.
That's not better, no.
Delicious little boy form is not how we want to put that. I
Well,
just-
I mean,
a
if
fake
you're a
creature.
witch, I think it's okay.
Yeah. Question.
He's a fake creature that is delicious to vampires.
Yeah.
Could we trust
Yes.
Miss Strauss with Peter? She's an educator and might like kids,
No.
maybe.
9.
Should
All
we
right.
take Peter to your house for your mom to watch for a little while?
That's just probably a good idea. So
Resource management.
Okay. Let me move my unicorn meeple.
And so Peter's walks towards the door.
No, Peter, we don't think it's safe for you.
And
But-
Kaz, you hear, but friends are in danger.
yeah, but they're in danger from the people that want to hurt you.
Well, but they want to hurt your friends too.
Yeah, but right now you are more important than them because you are young and you have so much in front of you.
And he says, "But I am brave." And then he turns back into a unicorn and charges the doors and blows them off the hinges with his horn.
I
Not
hate this
Peter!
unicorn so much.
He just Leroy Jenkins.
Okay, let's go do this.
Dude, Peter just Leroy Jenkins the party.
Peter, no. Just go running in. Oh my god.
So you run in.
That, friends, is how
Okay.
you move the action forward without railroading.
And hey, I have NPCs. I can do it with what I want. And yeah, so you run in. Whoever said they were running in down the stairs.
Definitely running after Peter.
It's just us, the four of us running into this after a unicorn now.
And you get to the bottom, and Peter is sniffing around this place. It's empty. This part of the club is currently empty. And he's he's moving around, looking and searching. But there's nobody in this room. And so he loses a little bit of steam because he's not sure where to go now.
You and me both, Peter.
It's so frustrating when somebody does something like that and they don't check in with the rest of the group.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really rude, isn't it?
It puts everyone else at risk for what? For drama? To feel big? To feel bad? Oh, God.
Zach.
All right.
I think Seymour pokes his head out and is like, really? You get he's just shakes his head and then gets back inside the coat.
The cat brop sound.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've never been here before, so
Yeah,
where I'm
if I
going.
have anyone, it's probably this way. And I head down towards where I know the sub basement is because, let's be clear, we all duck under velvet ropes and clubs when there's roped off things because we want to know what's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not the only one that does that, am I?
So
I can neither
it's
confirm nor deny.
It's Tuesday, like afternoonish,
Yeah.
and okay, so there's
It's like midday.
okay, yeah. So there'll be nobody here. Okay.
Did we just leave Tina with Mr. Whitmore? I just remembered that we. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I'm a good friend.
They can make potions together when
Yeah.
we get back.
I think she took a little nap after you told her to walk it off.
Yeah.
After you, through the power of your personality,
Yeah,
got her to walk off vampirism.
She went to go reevaluate her vampire choices.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you head for the other door, and I think as you get there, someone opens it, and they are wearing all black. They're wearing a black dress shirt, black pants, and a black coat, and they have a little earpiece up to their ear, and they open the door and they see you, and they're like, "What the hell's you doing in here?" And they like reach for their coat.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't
no.
want him to do that.
Stop.
Did you just say stop?
Whoa!
I think I'd probably say something more like halt.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And I start speaking rapidly in German to him.
What are they
I think,
saying? What is that person saying to me?
Honestly, I don't speak German. What are you doing?
Just be calm, man. Be cool.
Like I'm just gonna keep talking in German to give my less squishy friends a chance to figure out what the hell they're gonna do.
Oh man, I do
Well-
I do not want to beat up more people. As Clara, I don't want to beat up more people. As Audrey, I
Hey.
think that's what we're gonna do.
If there's a
Um,
question of who goes first,
Zach might do a talkie thing, but we can just jump
Do a
right
talkie
in.
thing. Do a talkie thing.
yeah.
It's gonna be one of those Zach things. So,
Oh,
well,
no.
Oh
That's
Is there
no!
a baby in the bathroom?
There's a baby upstairs.
I'm gonna I'm gonna walk up to this dude. So this dude's in a robe. He's reaching into his robe. Do I see anyone
I thought
else,
he
or
was
is it
wearing,
just
like,
this?
It's not a
one?
robe. It's like he's wearing a suit.
Yeah,
He
he's
looks
just
like
a
hired
bouncer.
goon.
Okay.
He looks like
What's
expensive
it-
bodyguard. This is what he looks
Very
like.
important question. What's the collar situation?
It is not popped.
It's not pop.
Good guy.
Yeah,
Okay, this
he
guy.
is buttoned
Okay.
up. He's wearing a tie. He's wearing all black, but he looks like a very expensive hired goon.
Okay. Okay. Like an Italian Satanist. Okay. Got
Okay,
it.
sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly like that.
That was
That's
a deep.
that's a
Two
type.
people will know
Yeah.
that reference.
Okay.
I will walk right up to him and I'm gonna say, okay,
Oh no.
Oh no.
and then we lost Claire. And
We can hear you.
there.
There you
Okay, we're good. Okay,
You've
we're
been
good.
lost to the void.
Gravity changed.
We're good. You know, I've done a lot of dimensional hopping this episode, so there might be some.
If it
Might
makes
be
you feel any
some
better,
deep
it's just Claire and Clara who switched. So
Yeah, I'm leaving it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm
Yes.
gonna say, okay, I'm sorry. Look, we don't mean to cause any trouble, but I think my baby's in your bathroom. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but please, can we just check my baby, my precious baby Seymour is
Yeah,
in
the
your
baby.
bathroom.
The baby is in the bathroom. Ja. Eine Kinder ist an dein German for bathroom.
Uh,
I don't care what you guys are doing. I just want my baby back. I'm just gonna get him out of there. He's not gonna. I don't want you guys hurting him. I just want to. Can it please just check? And it's less than a minute. One
we'll
minute.
sway
That's
at
it.
-2.
Okay. That's fair. That's more than fair.
How many puppy dog eyes will it take to alleviate the -2?
I don't think there's any. I don't think there's anything that's gonna get rid of this -2. This is like a trained bodyguard guy, and you're like baby in the bathroom.
Don't worry, guys. This is just phase 1.
Oh my god.
Harold's
Sway,
just
right?
standing there agape.
Yeah.
This did not go the way we expected it to.
My D8 exploded.
Holy shit.
So.
It shouldn't work, but it's so good that it does.
10.
Okay, so
Sorry. Like, I know this is completely narratively stupid, but
You know, sometimes the writing for these TV shows is narratively stupid.
it
You're
is
not
your
wrong.
catchphrase. Okay, so. Well, actually, it's you have too many catchphrases.
the meta plan here though is I'm having actual Seymour the cat be the baby.
I figured.
Yeah. Okay.
Cats make surprisingly baby-like sounds too.
Okay.
Or do
so-
babies make surprisingly cat-like sounds?
Maybe. I think he draws his weapon. And he's like, "What did you just say to me? What did you just say to me? Did you just say there's a baby? That your baby is in the
Yeah.
bathroom?"
Yeah, my baby cat, Seymour.
And
he's I think he got in somehow. He gets into these dark buildings. I'm
So
really
you show
sorry.
up here with 3 other people and a horse to get your baby back?
Petting zoo explosion?
Look,
How does he know that he's a horse?
Oh,
He looks like a
I just
horse.
don't think he's looked at him much. Oh no, because Peter turned into a unicorn
he's a
again.
boy.
Yeah,
blow
when
the
he
door
Leroy
open.
Jenkins.
wait, what did you call our boy? Did you just call our boy a horse?
Listen,
Are we
kid.
rolling with that or?
He's a horse.
And he's pointing a weapon at you, and he says, "Tell you what, let's go check the bathroom." And
Okay,
he's
great.
got his
Thank
weapon
you.
on you, and he's
Thank
like,
you.
"Let's
Thank
go."
you. Yeah, thank you. Oh, okay.
And he's
Great. So
very
I'm-
menacing, but he is taking you because it worked. You got the
Yeah.
8+,
Yeah, yeah,
so he escorts you to the bathroom, and
Okay.
he's like, "All of you now."
We're in like so yeah, we're gonna go to a bathroom, yeah?
And he's taking you to the bathroom and on this floor.
We could lock him in when we get there.
While we get in, I'd like to just scope around. Like, what are we seeing?
So this
What's inside?
So this floor is this is the second level of the club where it's usually a little bit quieter. The music is either a lot more somber goth where people can kind of sit in booths and sulk or whatever. So this place is this part of the club is a little bit nicer. There's like a lot of black velvet. And the bar is a little bit nicer. The bathrooms are off to the side of that. So you can he's like telling you to go down this like dark hallway towards the bathrooms.
Okay. Okay, so I'm no sign of anyone else or any other activity. Do I get the sense that it's all on the floor but below this is where they
Yeah, I
want
mean, he came up from the floor below
Gotcha.
to check on the
gotcha.
noise. And,
Okay.
and found you and an incredulous story.
Okay. All right.
I mean, worst case scenario, I can hit him with my shoe and hopefully make him pass out.
you're not gonna believe me. Look, keep your gun on me. That's fine.
Oh,
I know my
Yeah,
cat.
that's definitely happening. Move. And he's like telling you all
just
to go
okay.
into
Hey,
the
hey,
bathroom.
hey. No problem.
kids.
I'm just saying. I know my cat. He's gonna go to the deepest, darkest, lowest part of the building because he treats everything like his personal little sandbox. That's where he's gonna be.
Did you just
and
say
trust
your
me.
cat?
Yeah, I told you, my baby cat, Seymour.
Your cat.
Yeah, my baby
Yeah.
cat, my precious little baby boy, Seymour. I mean, he's gonna make a. I mean, do you know how long cat urine lingers?
I guarantee you that there is no cat on the lower floors of this establishment.
Can you release Seymour surreptitiously?
How do you know though?
He's a black cat, and it's a dark
I mean,
place.
he's literally a black cat. I mean, he'll if he wants to go somewhere, he'll get there.
Okay, listen. You're either going to go in that bathroom and you're going to produce a cat, or I'm going to shoot all of you.
That seems extreme.
Hey, that's not okay.
At worst, we're trespassing.
Do you know
Not a
who owns
shootable
this club?
offense.
Yeah.
And you just bust in the middle of the day?
No, tell
Looking
us.
for a cat.
Okay.
Is it someone important?
Go on. Go get your cat.
All right, I'm telling you, he's gonna be on the lower floor.
There's no cat
Do you
there.
want? I'll go alone. I'll go alone. You can have 10 guys on me. Keep your guns. I just want my baby boy back.
Kid, I'm trying to save your life, but
And I'm trying to save my baby's life.
Wait. What? Hold on. When did this become a life-saving situation beyond you pointing a gun at us?
you don't want to go
That is
downstairs.
necessary.
So you're
Like
gonna
that seems
leave
like
now.
All right, well, I guess I'm calling animal control, and then you're gonna have a bunch of people coming here to get my cat out.
Okay. Fine.
Can I use your phone?
No. But if you said it's downstairs, I'll take you downstairs.
Okay.
I'm over it.
I promise you. Look, I promise you, he's gonna be downstairs, and you're. I'll show you. I'll show you.
Over it. It's too
Let's
cute.
go.
out of character. Is anyone opposed to me just knocking him out now?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Before, as he starts to turn around, I think Audrey is gonna grab what's around us. Is there anything brick-like?
It's a brick like. You could definitely like rip a fixture off of something.
That is accurate. Or a chair. Is there a chair around?
Oh, there's chairs. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go WWE and chair him.
The people's
'Cause-
chair.
Yeah, the people's chair, please.
Okay.
I
I think
Here,
the risk is
that
that
goon.
you are shot.
Here, that goon.
would like to not be shot. I have the heart to deal with it, but I don't want it. Let's chair the goon.
Okay.
Share that goon. Share that goon.
I'm like double checking. Oh, I have heroic strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's like a really heavy thing that you'd find in a club? This is like the worst improv.
Like a
I mean,
podium.
do you want to just like
with a
rip
guard?
the tabletop off of like one of the
Yeah,
mounted
they can take
Yeah,
weapons.
one of those standing bar tables.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes. So yeah,
You are why we can't have nice things. I just want to
Yeah.
point that out.
I have not ripped anything out of anywhere yet, I think. But yeah, Audrey just like as he starts to like turn around, like he's been distracted by Zach this whole time. Audrey's like, ugh, and rips the bar table off the ground, and you can hear the rivets like snap,
Mm-hmm.
and just
And
surprise.
he whirls around when he hears the like pop pop pop. And yeah.
like a baseball bat, just yeah, this might be a lot more damage than just knocking him out, but you know, better safe than sorry. I'm gonna assume that's a bod.
Yeah, that's bod roll.
It's not my best roll, but whatever. I mean, I want to say she's not mad about this. A little annoyed. I almost want to call this a yellow,
Sure.
but I don't think she's enjoying it.
Yeah, if you're having a good time.
I'm gonna call it that. I'm gonna call it yellow. Why not?
Because we're having a good time. Having a
Thank
good
you. I
time.
was literally like, how can I segue into that?
Hold on. 9.
Boom.
Wait.
All right.
6 plus 3. Yeah, 9.
Okay. So yeah, you smack him with this table, and he just like goes flying across. I think the gun goes on. Well, no, you don't get any negative effects. So you hit him, and he just goes flying and like crumples into a bar, like a booth.
I might have overreacted, but you know.
No, guy with gun threatens to kill us if we don't find a cat. That seems.
Well, we have the
Worthy
cat.
of
She's
a-
like still holding the bar table. Like we have the cat.
Yeah, I know, but that's a little extreme. So you knock the guy out.
It's fine. She tucks the bar table under her arm. I guess we can keep looking now.
It's like the alcoholic Captain America.
When Audrey America throws her mighty table, all those who chose to oppose it, they are able.
I'd like to at least. Can I check the goon's pulse before we go? I just want to make sure he's not dead, or
Yeah,
find
sure.
out if he's dead.
Yeah, you can check his pulse.
Yeah, is he alive?
Yeah, I mean, if you want him to be alive, he's alive.
I'd rather him be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this.
Let's
this guy
keep
wasn't
the
a
killing
douchebag.
to
You
juices.
just hit him with a table. Yeah, he'll be fine.
He's out. Okay, cool.
He'll
He's probably
walk
got
it
a
off.
broken bone or two, but
Yeah, that's good. I want to show him Seymour on the way out.
Yeah, no, he'll walk it off. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the movies. So
It's the movies.
you can get knocked unconscious and not be in danger of dying. It's fine.
You can also
Yeah.
be shot
Concussions.
4 times in the shoulder.
Yeah.
And not
Yes.
die.
I mean, shoulders. That it's not connected to anything, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoulders are where the
Movie
bullets go. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's just padding. It's
You're just
padding.
winging
It's for catching bullets.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Shoulders
So, yeah,
and
no.
knees. That's where you put the bullets in movies.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I think we pick up at the bottom of the stairs.
I think we're moving as stealthily as one can. I'd hope.
Okay, who's going in first? Okay.
Yeah, I think. that
Audrey
makes-
can.
Yeah, Kaz is gonna stick kind of towards the middle with Peter. Let
So,
somebody else take point and rear.
so you can hear someone talking on the sounds like they're talking on a phone. Or they're talking to someone and they're a little upset. And they're like, "What do you mean he never showed up?" Well, he should be here by now. And he's arguing with someone on the phone. So what do you do?
Audrey. I just want to make sure. Are we going in for your friend or your boyfriend?
You really think this is the time to clarify that right now?
Absolutely.
Well, if we fuck this up, you won't get another shot.
Well, until I.
So with his super vampire hearing, he turns around and looks at the staircase and sees Audrey holding a table,
Full Scooby Gang.
and he's like, "Shit!" And he grabs someone who's tied up in a sheet or something with ropes, and he just throws him over his shoulder and books it.
Oh my god.
Farther into the facility or towards us?
he's heading downstairs. There's another downstairs.
Please don't make me chase you. I'm a lot faster than you, I promise.
So you can, if there's a question, you can try to interrupt him, or you can let him get wherever he's going.
I feel like I should try to chase him down, get my boyfriend thing back.
Yeah. Are you going to try to block his way? Because he's running towards the door.
Can I throw the table at him?
Yes. Yeah, you can Captain
Yeah.
America that table right at him.
It's not. Well,
Crushing-
okay.
Crushing Neil instantly.
I'm a little scared for Neil's sake. Maybe if I just aim
if-
low.
It's a big object, so risk is you also hurt Neil, I think.
Still the movies. I just need to knock him out.
Go for the shoulder. That's where they catch tables.
Yeah, other
And-
shows. Yeah.
Is this guy moving at the crazy accelerated pace?
Yeah, a little bit slower. You can actually see him moving, but he's moving real
Okay.
fast. Because
Oh
he's
my gosh.
carrying something heavy.
Sure.
Yeah, if I can aim a little lower, maybe waist length height or
Sure.
I don't
Yeah, he's
know.
got him in over his shoulder sack
Yeah.
of potatoes kind of.
Sweep the
Yeah.
legs.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah.
with a table. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Get him,
what?
Johnny.
Let's call that.
Get him
Sorry,
a
I gotta
body
move my
bag.
thing. My God. Yeah, let's go with. Can I roll orange and bot again?
Yeah.
All right. Or more? Can I roll motor? Can we say it's motor? Because I'm moving.
Yeah, motor actually makes more sense to throw
Yes.
something.
It's my better stat. I say it's my better stat, and then I roll like shit. So we'll see. I'm not gonna jinx myself yet. I am, however, incapable of finding my dice. So enjoy some dice ASMR for a second. All right. Not great. It's an 8.
I mean, an 8 is a success with no
oh
risk,
shoot! You're
so-
right. You're right. I don't know
That's
why.
Yeah.
No, it's a 15.
Oh shit! Okay.
That's
Well, that's
awesome.
great effect. So, I
We
think
are rolling
Neil
like
lands
champions.
on like a comfy booth.
Yay!
So like he falls into like a comfy booth, or couch or something that was there, and this dude's like, "Do you want to just take a leg off? Like, what do you want to?"
I kind of
Take
want
a
to
leg off.
like literally bowl him over. Like,
Sure, yeah, it just goes like through his knees, like not through, but like it hits him at the knees, and he does the football tackle flip. But
Yes.
Neil like lands safely on a couch nearby. And so he's like, and there's like you hear the sickening crack, and
he
what
goes
do
down
you?
like a Power Rangers goon.
Yes. And he like looks up at you, snarling with fangs bared, and is not pleased.
Yeah. Unless anyone else wants to do anything, I'm a stab.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. We're gonna go over to. No, Neil's fine.
Neil's fine. Better idea. We capture him and interrogate him.
All right. Yes, that is a better idea.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a cage.
You sure? Yeah.
So that's gonna be. So that'll be yellow magic, and I'm feeling pretty orange. So
Yeah, you have to roll. Yeah, you have to roll yellow
okay.
because it's yellow magic.
Yes. Oh. Here we go. So. Sorry. And then so it's yellow and what?
And mental.
And mental. Okay. Oh wait, no, I'm not taking stress.
Oh man.
So oh, 12s. Do 12s explode?
Yes, if they hit a 12.
Yes. 13
Ooh.
plus 6 is 19.
Holy
Oof.
shit.
Jeez.
Because I
Man, we're killing it tonight.
This is where all our good rolls went.
Yeah.
It's the Emmys episode.
Okay.
Amy's episode.
So, yeah, what does it look like?
It is it looks so I'm just gonna assume, since having been here and being queer, they have like a girls in cages night.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, like yeah.
So
The
I
go-go.
have created a like 4x4x6 cage of like reinforced steel that around this dude, that if he were so choosing, he could use to do all kinds of fun dance moves, because it's also like bolted to the floor, but he's probably just gonna pout.
So he's in a go-go cage.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it
Um,
bolted to the floor or is it hanging from the ceiling?
Oh my god.
It's hanging from the ceiling.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's way more fun.
You bird caged him.
So, so are you planning on interrogating him here?
That
or
was a
are
follow-up
you
question
planning
I
on
had.
taking him away from here?
I don't know. It just makes the cages.
There's no one else here.
Well,
It's dark.
if we try and leave, he's gonna light on fire.
Unless can you take the cage with you when you travel, Zach?
Maybe. I point to the maybe on my shirt.
Oh, you can still talk, I think.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you're
But-
just doing it for fun now. If you can bamf out of here with the cage and the vampire, which is a phrase I didn't expect to say, we can all meet at the scrapyard again.
Look, I don't think I should be doing that unless it's an emergency. I don't know where I'm going to end up. I don't know what I can bring back with me.
Who are you and what have you done with Zachary?
Yeah,
Zach's seen some shit today.
it's true. I mean,
if we have to, I will. But I'm just saying we can do that here. If it comes down to it, I'll do what I got to do. Like always.
cover the vampire in a sheet like a bird. Take the bird cage out.
So yes, yeah, absolutely, you can do that. The cage is a manifestation of your will, Claire, of Kaz's will, and so if it's too big, because that's a pretty big cage, you can just make it smaller. You got a 19. I think you have total control over the cage.
Make it a bubble.
That's super handy for interrogation too.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
shit!
oh, you're gonna talk. Oh, you're gonna turn into a
Oh,
you're
you're
gonna get squeezed out
Trash compacted.
like a potato racer.
Oh.
So I'm gonna look at the vampire and say, and like get really close to the cage
They
and
have
like
ways of making you talk.
make the cage warmer and say, I can do whatever I want to this cage. It would be in your best interest to make sure that what I want is to keep you alive. And then I like make it a sunproof dome.
You know what I really love about this club is how soundproof the floors are. And Zach's gonna walk over to I'm sure there's music playing equipment. He's gonna put on "Stuck in the Middle with You" on full blast.
Nice.
Are we doing this here?
Okay. And the guy in the cage is like, look, I told him not to mess with Chosen, okay? But you don't understand. We just have to do whatever he says. Just...
He's already dead.
Did we ever name the vampire? Where's my
We've been
name?
calling him the
Douche
douchebag.
lord.
Kiefer Sutherland. God.
No, it's the other one.
Oh. I'm kidding.
Edward Herman.
His name is Raph.
Of
Course it is.
The vampire's name was Raph. He's dead now. And he's like, listen, we got to do whatever Raph says. Raph had a grudge with you guys. I don't know. You pissed him off or did something. So look, it's nothing personal.
Yeah, we pissed him off and then we dusted him off.
Raph's
Raph-
dead.
Yeah.
Very dead.
Yep. I did it.
We helped.
They helped.
Okay, look,
You might be able to find some part of him with a vacuum up in Malibu.
okay, I don't need to know that. Listen, I was just doing what Raph told me to do. If he's dead, I'm free. So, you know what? I got no beef with y'all. I can
Where's
just
the
go.
boy? Where's the boy?
What boy?
Oh no, Neil's right there.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, the sack of potatoes over there. Heavy as
Is he
shit.
alive?
Yeah, I was just supposed to knock him out. It was like incentive. I don't know, scare tactics or whatever.
How many other people
Raph's
were you supposed
dramatic.
to get?
What?
No shit.
How many other people did he send out?
Me and two
You expecting
others.
company?
No, nobody's
Keep your
here. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. And where did they go? Who did they
Well,
go
I
after?
assume you got him. So,
You said only two?
yeah.
Well, that counts for Kiefer Sutherland, and the one I think Kaz's mom took care of.
Yeah, she did.
And
Look.
there was the one that...
I'm sorry. I got no problem with all of you. Just let me out of this box.
You're a vampire, right? Like, we can just say that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're chosen. I can smell it.
Yeah. Audrey, like,
That's
smells her
okay.
shirt for a second. Okay. It,
And did you
Are
really
there-
bring that? And he points at Peter in here.
are there more of you around? How many more?
Yeah, I don't think I should answer that.
Yeah, see, I really, I have a lot of shit to do, like, in general. And I just need to know how many times I'm going to have to stop, doing my thing to take care of killing you.
Hey, look, you don't have to kill me at all. We're not even
I don't-
supposed to mess with Chosen. That's the reason we have the damn rules in the first place.
Rules? What rules?
What rules?
Tell us more about these rules. And the caged in just kind of goes, whoo.
Oh, okay, lady. Look, Jesus. Well, you wouldn't say Jesus, but okay. He's like, Lilith. Okay, fine. Look, Shadow, Darkspawn got these rules, right? Most people don't follow them. The monster's not, but like civilized people like you and me, we follow the rules, right? Like, Darkspawn don't fuck with Chosen don't fuck with Darkspawn. You just leave, I don't know, you just...
See, we didn't really get a handbook when that happened to us, so we're just winging it.
Oh, you're like new.
No, yeah, yes?
And then he like, he relaxes and then pretends he's still stressed. And he's like, okay, well, see, then you don't know. You don't know about all the rules. Yeah, you're not supposed to kill us. We're not supposed to kill you. We weren't gonna hurt you. He was just, it was just some scare tactics. Your boy's fine. He's just a little hurt, a little bit, because I knocked him out. But that
And
was
you
just so he didn't see anything that freaked him out.
Did you bite him?
No, of course not. We're not even supposed to eat you. Hell, we can't even turn you.
Excuse me, you can't turn us? As in you
No.
are unable to, or as in you are not allowed to?
What? Look, you can't turn. You're chosen.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, you taste
isn't.
delicious. So some of
Ew.
us are dumb, and they break the rules.
the boy isn't chosen. Can you please confirm? Did you?
What? No, I didn't bite him. I just knocked him unconscious. I punched him in the head. He's fine.
Yeah, okay. No damage done.
Snap.
Yeah, he's like a sports kid. They get hit in the head all the time.
That is accurate.
What's one more concussion?
Okay, so gosh, I don't know how I feel.
What's this
about-
guy's collar situation?
What?
Let's see it. Let's see his
What's
collar.
his collar?
Is it up? Is
What's
it
his
down?
collar? Is it popped? Is it a pop
No.
collar?
No, his
No,
collar
okay.
is not popped.
Not douchey?
I feel like if we let him go, Audrey's gonna turn to the rest of you guys. If we let him go, I feel like it's going to be trouble later.
Listen, I don't want no trouble with you. You go do your thing, fight the bad guys or whatever, fight the monsters that don't know no better. We're just gonna stay here. We're fine.
What do you eat specifically? If you weren't supposed to eat us or people.
Well, I didn't say nothing about people, but we ain't supposed to eat you.
See, that's the problem. I have a very busy schedule. And again, I cannot go to work and
Hey,
cheerleading practice and
okay.
then also kill vampires.
Calm down. They come to us. It's not like we're out there just like trolling the streets, murdering people.
I don't
People
know.
come here-
Evidence to the contrary.
Oh, okay, sure. Raph was an asshole. What do you want me to do?
I think we prefer the term douchebag.
Okay, sure. Raph was a douchebag. But, yeah, I don't have any problems with you.
Raph is gone, so do you answer to anyone else now?
Nah, it's just me.
You ever eat innocent fairy creatures?
Nah, I don't got a taste for that. He had this whole thing about going out in the sun and stuff. He was obsessed. I don't need that.
Wanted to go out
stupid.
into the sun.
Curiosity killed that bat.
He was a vampire, not a bat.
Just okay, like
Yes. You're both correct.
You're all very clever, and everybody's smart here. It's okay.
don't patronize me.
Oh, man, come on. Just let me out of this stupid cage. Go on your way. Take your friend. I won't bother you, I promise.
Do you know anything about teacher cults? I don't have
I
a
don't
good
think they're tied together at all.
I don't think they are at all, but this all sort of happened at once.
No, I don't know anything about any cults.
You know
You're only
anything
working with
about
the CIM, aren't you?
trafficking?
Not really. Yes, we are. Of course we are. That CIM.
What's the
Okay, good.
It's the
'Cause-
FBI, but they're
Okay,
magic.
well,
magic.
clearly you are not, so...
You don't know that.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know that. Just based on the way you answered the question. I'm pretty sure.
Fine.
Listen, I'm not going to kill anybody. I'm not going to come after you. I'm not going to have anything to do with you. Obviously, I'm no match for the four of yous. So, just go off and, I don't know, save the world or whatever. I'm just here to, live a life.
You know what kind of chosen I am?
No, man. I just
You know
smell
what a
the light.
traveler is?
You a traveler? They's rare, aren't they?
Yeah, I can say I'm one of a kind. Point is, you can't hide from me. Not now. Not ever.
I don't know if that's how it works, but...
It is when I do it.
Oh, hey, look, whatever, man. Cool.
Is anyone else a little bit turned on right now?
Kaz,
I just-
not the time.
He definitely winks at you.
I think that's my secret cache.
And back to Avengers we go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm always a little bit turned on. Oh,
Ken, if we let him, I think we should let the vampire go. But I swear if I miss more cheerleading practice for this, I will
Hey.
kill every vampire in Los Angeles.
I don't have any beef with no cheerleaders.
You have
No,
it
the
with this one.
cheerleaders, they don't eat the beef. Many of them don't even eat meat at all.
Are you a vegetarian?
So, if if Raph is dead, who owns this club now?
Oh, Raph didn't own this club.
Who does?
Well, that's more complicated.
Uncomplicated.
You're a vampire.
Okay.
Is it an even older and scarier vampire?
Alter and
No, but they're sort of shady, and I don't really like to deal with them much. Raph had dealings with them, but I don't deal with them.
By dealing with, you have any idea what they were dealing
Listen,
with?
I don't get into any of that cabal shit. That's not for me.
Guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I don't think I have a problem with this guy.
With which
I'm not-
guy? This guy?
This one.
Yeah. I mean, I'll kill him.
Listen,
if
I'm
he
like
gives us
you.
problems.
I got turned into something I didn't understand. I just had more time to get used to it.
How old
If that
are
makes
you?
sense.
I'm just curious. It's not going to affect the outcome of what happens. I'm just curious how old you are.
87.
You don't look a day over 85.
Okay, well that's fucked up because I was turned when I was 28. So
Listen, man, it's all about the skincare routine.
I got real problem with UV if you pick them up. What I mean.
Honestly, it might be great for your skin. Vampirism, I mean.
Can I get out of this?
I
cage
feel
now?
like we don't have beef, but we could.
Sure. I ain't gonna.
Understood?
Yeah, I ain't messing with you.
If it ever comes out again that vampires are attacking non-consenting humans,
Look,
Don't be
there-
on the wrong side.
there
of
is there is a plentiful amount of consensual meals coming my way.
I absolutely believe that. Audrey
I don't
points
have-
to the table.
Yeah.
Audrey points to the table. I can do that again.
Okay, sure. It's gonna take me a week to fix my knees, so please don't.
I think we're cool.
Can you set things right with Trigger Happy McGee upstairs if we leave?
Oh, what'd you do to the bar?
It's just he
Table.
met the table also.
Oh hell! All right, yeah, just don't come back, cause he don't forget shit like that. And honestly,
Well-
I ain't his boss exactly.
Hey, what's your
You-
name?
Me,
Yeah.
Tony.
All right, Tony. This is Seymour. Make
What's
sure
your
make sure you tell upstairs trigger happy guy that there actually was a cat down here. He'll get it.
Whatever.
But
You
what
got
I'm
it.
Tell
saying
him there
is-
was a baby in the bathroom.
You set things right with him so we could come back here in a peaceful way.
Why would you ever come back here?
I might have a gig here, actually.
It's a
Um,
nice
I mean,
club.
no reason. No reason.
Oh,
I might want to come back. That's all.
We're young people that enjoy club atmospheres occasionally.
I mean, maybe not this specific one, but
No,
Sorry.
this specific one.
I mean, I'll probably stay upstairs at the club room, but I mean, it'd be nice to
okay.
come
Look,
back.
trigger happy. Don't go above the second floor. So you stay on the first floor. You're gonna be fine. He doesn't
Alright,
have any
Tony.
reason to. He ain't guarding nothing up there.
What is he guarding down here?
The owner's interests. I don't know.
What are the owner's interests?
Not having damn people bust in with their horse. Look, I know what it is. It just sounds silly to
You're
say.
right.
say it.
That's the big demand. Like, we'll let you go, but you tell us what that is. But no, I just want to be clear. If we come around here again, there's no ill will from us. As long as we're all square.
We were never here.
So if you clear this all up, then we're good. You get to go on unliving.
And I don't ever have to deal with. I mean, obviously, I ain't planning on making a mess, but I don't have to deal with y'all coming back here to tear me a piece.
Not if you
Damn it,
don't do
yes.
anything wrong.
We're cool, man.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
Keep that collar down, and we're good.
You did me a favor with Raph. So he was a real piece of work. So
Yeah, he was a real Tina Turner wannabe.
What?
He tried to turn a Tina.
what?
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Look, I don't need to know the names.
I'm
Uh,
so angry.
I just we're square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're square.
No.
I'm okay. I'm okay with this.
All right. Now, your first.
What's
test-
downstairs?
Wait. Your first test. Don't kill us. And the cage is gone.
And he falls on the floor because his knees are broken.
Right. Forgot.
Oh yeah, I've broken
Sorry.
He was,
knees.
like holding himself up.
A little
I'll spend-
casual brutality is okay.
I'll
We're
spend
gonna
a heart and catch him to prove that I'm a traveler.
Mm.
Ooh.
And he's like, "Well, thank you, but get your damn hands off me." And he like steps away. He doesn't step, but he like falls into a chair or something. And he's like, "Look, just get out of here before anything else
What's
just
downstairs?
go. You don't want to know.
Clearly I do.
No.
I'm asking.
Okay, but I'm just telling you that you don't want that kind of heat right now.
Hey! I step right up to his face. I grab him by the shirt. You don't get to say that.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I stumbled into look. If it's your word, it's your word. You don't want to. You ain't ready. You didn't even really know what you were bumping into. If you're gonna get into all that World War cabal power to the few bullshit, then you're gonna want to read up or something.
Well, I'd like to read up. We'll read up on it when we find out what we're reading up on. What is downstairs? Or I break your elbows?
Oh gosh. Okay.
The
Okay.
threat got away from me there. Sorry.
Working your way in. It's extremities in. That's
I'm just picking other joints.
There's some bad people that have no quarrel with anyone on your level, that do their work out the basement.
It's like
Okay.
just random drugs. Out of character, I fully believe you didn't anticipate us pushing this hard on this situation.
No, I know what's down there.
Oh, okay, good. In that case, I don't get it.
All right.
All right. You know there's a war, right? There was a war, there's a Cold War.
Yeah, I'm
Powers
very well aware.
moving. All right. Not everybody agrees with where the power landed, if that makes sense.
Don't I know it?
And there's people that want to redistribute that power differently. So
Who are these people? What are their names?
look, I don't ask those kind of questions.
I know who
All
we
I-
can ask.
All I know is they got Russian accents, and they are real shady and real quiet and real dark. And yeah, I don't want to bump into that.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know that I want to bump into that either at the moment.
They're not a couple of tempted kids.
Tony, you might want to find yourself a different line of work.
Hey, I
I got
don't
no
have to
beef with
be
you.
here no more. This was Raph's
I got-
idea. I'm out.
I got great. Because we're definitely coming back. I don't
Yeah.
want to have to do anything to you.
Well-
You've been all right as far as things have been.
Well, now that I told you that, I ain't welcome here anyway, so I'm out. I'm out of town. But just do yourself a favor and stay upstairs.
I think we should all get some rest before we try and do this.
yes.
That's a good
Agreed.
idea.
Audrey's gonna go over
It's
to
way
where
past my
Neil-
bedtime anyway.
Yeah,
We're
In the
past
middle
your
of the day.
bedtime.
yeah,
We've been up since this time yesterday. So
that is true. We don't.
Oh, well,
do
you
this-
chosen are all like superheroes and shit, so.
Yeah. Audrey's gonna go over to where the sack of Neil is,
Yeah.
and like make sure it's him. Like check the face, make sure it's him,
Yeah, it's him.
and just sort of fireman carry him out.
So I think the.
Like-
Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, I'm actually because part of it is hold on. Yeah, she's gonna like fireman carry him out maybe, or like arms. It's not so much the weight of a person; it's they're long. People are
Yeah.
long, so kind of end of the I forget what movie it is where he comes back.
the
from
bodyguard.
No, whatever.
I was
Picks him up like
thinking
a baby.
Yeah. In your arms like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome. So we see all of you heading up the stairs, and episode fades out. I think that's where we cut for the night. On y'all leaving the club, and what song plays over the credits?
I Will Always Love You from The Bodyguard.
Yes.
Oh. I was gonna say "Dying in Your Arms Tonight."
Oh, that's that because I think Whitney Houston's version came out in like 91 or something. So
Oh yeah.
that'll be I Died in Your Arms Tonight is a better period piece.
Nice. Okay, cool. So "Died in Your Arms Tonight" plays over the credits.
And well, like it comes up right as like the camera shows Audrey coming up carrying Neil.
I just died in your arms tonight.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't wake up to see that.
Something to say.
I have no idea what Neil's masculinity relationship with his masculinity is like, but I can't imagine this helps.
Well, if the date night was any indication, probably not good.
Yeah. Oh well. Thankfully, he's still asleep.
Okay, cool. So, so we fade out, and we'll pick up next time with XP, I think, because it's 20 after.
Yeah.
So, thank
rock
you.
on.
Yeah. So, anybody need to say anything before we end, and then we'll go into like plugs and goodbyes.
This was awesome.
This was fun. This was a great session.
There's no crying in vampirism.
There's no crying in dodgeball.
All right. Sweet. So that's the end of our session. We hope you enjoyed it. Join us on November 30th for our next session. If you want to catch up on past episodes or find all of the other APs on the Happy Jacks network, visit happyjacks.org/shows. If you'd like to learn more about Lighthearted, the game we've been playing on these 9 episodes, you can go to lighthearted.games. And if you'd like to learn more about me, you can follow me on Twitter @KurtPotts. I haven't been posting as much lately, but that'll probably pick up in the next coming months. I'll throw it to everybody else. Joe.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe, and I was Zach, the rebel traveler this episode. Gosh, what an episode! What a surprising, emotional ride. And thank you all for tuning in for it. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. If you have any problems with how things unfolded, good luck finding me. So
Bite me.
You can email
Bring it,
us
internet!
You can email us at stewvenable.
Just email.
Stu at happyjacks.org. I'm
Yeah, there you
sure
go.
it gets Stu.
Claire, how you doing?
I'm living through it. So I'm Claire. I was Kaz, the nihilistic, sarcastic East German punk nerd. There's too many things.
You get one thing.
I get one thing. You can find me all the places, including playing League of Legends with Clara, at CBDub and Kurt at CBDubs, SEEBEEDUBS. And thanks for voting.
Clara.
Hi, I am Clara. I was playing Audrey, the less emotionally repressed jock archetype, cheerleader jock. I am all over the internet as clearly _ unless you're into mermaids, in which case it's mermaid _ clarity. Not that that's important, but make all my freaking very exhausting time in Catalina this weekend worthwhile, and go say you like those photos sometimes. I haven't even uploaded anything. Also, you can catch me tomorrow on Life Action Roleplay's Twitch channel around 8. We are playing a game called Are You There, God? It's the quarterly earnings report, where I will be playing an angel who is very bad at their job, but like in a cute way. So me all the time.
Nice. Dave.
I'm Dave. Some have called me Dave, like myself, sometimes. I
in the mirror, alone.
Yeah. I wake up in the morning and I go, I'm Dave. and I'm
Wake up
good
in the
enough,
morning feeling
and
like
I'm smart enough.
God damn it, people like you.
So, I was playing Harold, the goth guy that likes everybody a lot. A lot. Occasionally, you'll find me on my own Twitch channel at CA Sith Lord, like my. I don't know which side of the screen it's on. My
you got it.
Twitter handle, right down here. I've been streaming some Call of Duty Cold War that came out this week, fighting waves and waves of zombies with war-y weapons and silly arcade power-ups, which is fun. Yeah. Other than that, I'm just excited that we can actually get this game together and play, because I've had a hard time with a lot of the other games I am peripherally involved in. So thanks to all y'all for being consistent and awesome.
Yeah, I am super thankful that all of you wonderful players keep coming back.
Oh God, it's so fun. It's so fun to play.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. Have a great night. Bye.
You too.
Night. Bye.
Bye.